All right, everyone. Hope you're all doing good today. Hope you're all doing well. It is time for another episode of Speedruns from the Crypt, your bi-weekly horror hotfix. As well, I guess before anything, I do have some announcements to read. But even before that, I do want to say, well, Happy New Year. It is rare, but yeah, it's January 1st, and it is the new year. So hopefully, you're reigning in 2025, and hopefully all we have some good stuff to look forward to. A lot of fun stuff, and well, I'm just wishing you a happy new year myself. That being said, while we do have a lot of fun runs today, I'll get more into that in a second. I do have some announcements for all of you coming up for GDQ News. One, Back to Black 2025, the upgrade to UBAF will be live February 6th and 9th here on Games Done Quick's Twitch channel, benefiting Race Forward. You can catch the action of supporting an incredible cause. Type !BTB in chat to find out more information on that. And if you want to find generally more info on the all black speedrun community, you can type !BAF. As well, AGDQ 2025 will be live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from January 5th to the 12th. That is in about like 4 days. So if you ever want to catch the upcoming AGDQ, it is one of the mainline events. That will be in like less than a week. So it's right around the corner. And as well, if you do ever want to support GDQ Hotfix, we have new shirts for our Season 4 2024 the Hotfix roster. You can find that at theyeti.com/AGDQ. Alrighty, so I do hope you're all having a wonderful new year so far. Today's show, I decided, hey, right into 2025, there was a lot of cool horror games released in 2024. How about we show some of them to you? These are just some ones I thought would be fun that would go together. While there are a lot of good ones coming up, I thought these would be some fun runs that maybe we haven't seen in a bit, and they can be kind of fun to check out. So, in total, before we do get into our first run, we're going to be having Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Mouthwashing, and Alone in the Dark, and we'll see more of each game as we go. Anyway, to kick things off, how about we do some Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, All Bosses New Game with Teddy Ras. Take it away.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on in here right away. The time doesn't even start yet. I have to go with like a bunch of cutscenes and whatnot. How dare you? Get out of here. There's like 5, I think, for some reason. I don't know, they added like extra cutscenes in the beginning, but that's just how it is. Yeah, this is one of the remakes we had this year. Has a lot of quality of life and junk over like the original game or whatever, which is pretty nice. And I guess it looks better, I guess. More importantly, it's got like a bunch of costumes and stuff. Actually, you know what? Hey, what costume am I gonna pick for this one? You can choose.
I can choose. How about we go with I'll go with like hold on. Wait, I'm trying to think. How about Leon?
Time will start when I load in, by the way.
Yeah,
Ready,
Leon
set,
Kennedy.
go. Leon Skennedy? Alright, let me find that.
Yeah, Mr. Skennedy.
Actually, I forgot that's even in here. I must have just played as Ashley when I do that.
Oh, go do Ashley. Do Ashley.
Hang on. Where's Leon at? At Leon, technically?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used this one, actually. You know, it has like its own song, too.
Yeah, I think it plays the credits music from RE2 remake.
Something in Spanish, so I was like, is RE4 thing, maybe? I don't know.
The RE4 one, I think's the Dr. Salvador skin. I like the skins. The skins are really fun.
Yeah, a lot of them are pretty neat, especially like the fish man and like the bee and whatnot.
The fish.
There's a lot of really goofy ones in there.
Yeah, I would have said the bee, but it can like break the game. It's also really hard to aim. No idea.
I haven't used all of them. I just used like some of them. I was like, which is like the dumbest costume? Like, yeah, let's use like the fish guy. He like makes like splorshing sounds every time he walks anywhere. It's so stupid. It's kind of there's some deep cuts in there too, like the robot, which I don't even know where he's from. I think someone said it the other day and I already forgot. I was just like, oh yeah, great, cool. Never heard of that one in my life. I think we're on like 10 cutscenes skip now, and I'm not even kidding. There's like a lot early on. I can now finally play the game like 50 in-game seconds into this, so like, let's go. The intro is similar to the other one. You just gotta steal a guy's gun, although he shouldn't be alive to worry about it. Unless I'm really unlucky. I'm gonna keep this gun for like most of the game. Oh my god, how dare you. It's got enough bullets so I don't have to worry about it. The shotguns in the OG were like super good. You could quickly swap between 2 slots, or also you had 2 more cutscenes. Hello, are we skipping? There we go. This one, they're just like not as good, but like they have like a use. Oh, and they have a blender in this game, like right here, right away, because like they had that in the Wii version for some reason. This game is like Wii version changed. It's kind of sick. You know, the Wii version is like generally kind of garbage, but like, they got cool stuff like this. So you can just blend right here and take a sippy. I'm gonna go fast right away. It's a speed run. You gotta run with speed. Come on. That's why you like this game so much. You can literally speed run it. Like, look at this. Whee! Oh my god. Button? Button.
She should still be around here.
Jeff has decided to interrupt the button.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Jeff for that one. I definitely didn't mess up. Then we head on over to our next destination, which is a second blender, because we need to make another one. And I don't have enough ingredients when I don't have time either. So I kind of messed up a bit, so I think I'm gonna run out of speed at a bad time, but like, whatever happens. Oh, that's the song, I guess, yep. I was like, where's like Street Fighter or whatever? No, my
You know, I really like the RE4 Spanish theme. That's a fun
Alright, I need to get some levels early on. There's a strat later that, like, I don't know why it sometimes doesn't work or not. I mean, instant kill a boss, but, like, sometimes it doesn't work if I don't have enough levels, and I can't figure out which level I need. I couldn't figure out, thought it would be, like, throw or attack damage or something, but I have no idea. Anyway, I need to take a really funny photo right now. I'll take the photo, the most hilarious thing I can find that's really quick to take a photo of, and that's, this lady with a shopping cart. Absolute comedy. Incredible stuff.
Literal comedy gold.
What's she going shopping for? Brains? Like, come on. It's so funny.
You know, it's really weird what, like, counts as funny. I feel like, because, for anyone who doesn't know, you need a funny picture to show a boss later to get his boss fight. And it has to be 500 PP. But, like, there's so many things you can show him, and it's like he's truly in awe of the amazement of the world. He finds joy in everything.
Well, he gets mad about what you show him. He's like, oh, he's so funny. What the hell? I'll never be that funny. This sucks.
But also, he just kind of accepts
right
that
here.
what you've shown him is, like, the funniest thing in the world. Also, first boss.
Like, you can show him a guy that pushes around, like, a can of, like, helium on a hand truck, and he's like, oh, that's also so funny. Yeah, I gotta blast him with the shotgun. I'm gonna use, like... Oh, come on. He was in the reticle. Come on, he's in the reticle. Come on! Game's mean sometimes.
Honestly, I don't know why, but with the Carlito fight, it's something really weird. I feel like if you miss, like, even one bullet, he just, like, dodges the rest of them. It doesn't matter how accurate you are.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. In the old game, like, the shotgun would just, like, cheat for you. I still don't have bullets, but, like, it's kind of not nice.
I'm pretty sure with the difference of engines, it might just be between, like, I think the shotgun has minor travel time.
Oh, no. Oh, there's a damage or something.
Meanwhile, in the original
like in the old
game,
engine, it would just like hit scan, I think. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, entirely, like, okay, you hit it, good job. But in this game, it's okay. There's a slight travel time.
I think it's just like more random too, because like the other game, it would get like headshots for you and stuff. It was kind of weird. It would cheat, honestly. You'd just be like, there's like 5 zombies in front of me, quintuple headshot. Oh, thank you, game. Very cool.
I think it's also the way that the shotgun spread works, because in the OG game, it was much more like an outward cone. In this game, I want to say it's more kind of like a disc, if that makes sense.
I'm not trying to eat shit every time I like hit a wall here. It just keeps happening. I'm just getting bad luck. Whatever.
Yeah, I can explain that really quick for the chat. So Teddy's doing a strat where if you board up to the door, normally you have to like try to curve it in a way where you can enter it on the board. Because if you do that, you can actually begin boarding immediately in whatever door you're going to.
You can also enter it like dead on. It's just sometimes it'll just say no and kill you.
Yeah.
I've done this like through every door practically in the game. It's something more helpful to just go dead on half the time anyway. It's just, I don't know, sometimes it just, like, doesn't work. I don't know why.
Also, boards are just so fast, people don't realize it. They're like lightning fast.
Like at that time, it didn't explode. Yeah, they're so much faster than they were in the OG game. They also made them go from like, I think like base 3 hits to like base 12 or something now. It's kind of a lot. It makes a huge difference. And then like they also changed a bunch of stuff with like how like hit detection works. So like you could hit a giant crowd of like, I don't know, like all those guys right there, and it'd count as like one hit. Instead of like each individual zombie takes a hit off your board and like explodes it on the spot. So now if you like accidentally like press the use skateboard button in an elevator, you don't like explode your board instantly. You'll just like take one hit and be like, oh darn, that was bad. Part of why I like spearing this game like right now is just because like there's so much like quality of life like this. Whoop, let's go this way. Well, I get like TikTokified for a second because this game lags a lot. No, I'm not getting you. Okay, sick. They didn't get set up on like a new computer or something because like I think I'm technically under spec on this one. That's why it's like runs a little bit bad here, but like it's good enough. Oh come on. Because this game's timed on in-game time, so like it doesn't matter that much. Yep, next is like one of the major changes between the versions is the other version you needed to have like a mod to like speedrun it effectively. Otherwise you have to wait like 4 hours. This one they let you fast forward it in game, which is pretty convenient. I think it ends up making this run a little bit slower overall because like, you have to wait there the whole time versus just instantly going to the next scene. But like, I mean, still pretty convenient not having to like worry about mods, I guess. So I gotta go to 4:30 here. Then we're gonna go talk to Kent. Hope he's not mean. Kent's like also a big problem in the other game, but like you get to fight him or not fight him. It feels like a fight, but you don't fight him. You're just taking pictures of him. You like to fight him to like do the pose so you can take a picture of him. Honestly, oh how dare you slap? The other version, he's like there right away. This one, oh god, was this like 8 minutes into the run or something, and like finally getting to him, and you can just like kill your run sometimes. Big pain. Kent, he's like, take my picture. Then he just like, runs around in circles and like does everything but do the pose for the picture. It'll be like so condescending about it. Like, hey, come on, old man, just take a picture. It's easy. And it's like, you're literally doing everything but the pose. I hate you. I get to do this because I hate him. And it makes him skip a bunch of dialogue.
Okay.
Come on, let's talk more picture. Also, I can shut him up like instantly by pressing this button a bunch. Now we gotta hope he does the pose instead of saying, "Hey, let's get out of here and go somewhere else." Whatever the hell he says. Come on, Kent. Come on, Kent. It's pose time.
Nice one.
He did the fast one. Okay, good, we got it.
Nice shot. You.
Sometimes that pose just like, oh, I can't kick him. Sometimes that pose is just like, whatchamacallit. It just comes out so fast you can't get it. You'll be like, oh, I got the pose, and it'll just have a gray circle. You're like, wow, thanks, game, cool. I'll have ultimate reaction time next time or something.
He has to allow you to hit it.
Feels like it. Excuse me, pardon me? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm like dead. Hang on, I probably should go... Wait, no, I don't think there's... Is there? Actually, there might be a juice in here. Hold up. I think there is. It's until, the next part. I think. Yeah, it's after this where all this disappears. Yeah, there should be a thing here. Cool, there's this layer. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, but thanks, game. You know, that's good enough. Nope, it's good enough. I want this. Thank you. Jesse, I don't care. Shut up, I'm fast forward. I'm gonna stare at my watch for like 12 hours. I don't need this right now. So you're normally supposed to like go around the mall and do stuff, but no, I'm just gonna stare at my watch the entire night, you know? You know how it is. Whoops, I need to touch the button. I'm thinking I can instantly skip cutscenes by pressing the whatchamacallit button. Yeah, I gotta stare at my watch until like 6:45 a.m. Wahoo. I think it's like the longest one in the run. The rest are like usually pretty short. Still not as fast as Instant, but like this is like the most egregious one. And good enough. I gotta do it again. Not even done. Not that far though. I just gotta go to 730. Gonna make the big hand go to the bottom, and then we're good. You have to fight Carlito again because he's just like the only boss for a while. I'm gonna take the secret back entrance because it's like slightly faster this time. Because there's a cutscene here. Whee! Frank's gonna break his knees for us for this. I don't think you take damage during that, so that's kind of nice, but like, yeah. If you did, convenient, who cares? Free achievement thing, I think. I think we got an accident earlier because I fell off a thing, but yeah. This is the part where I hope Carlito doesn't randomly snipe me because he's not supposed to. Like, the way this works, he just like hide behind a thing and just... He can't shoot you back. You got like an angle on him or something. But he can shoot me like right here if I'm unlucky. Okay, cool. And I think he can get me again like over here. If I'm also unlucky, but I think we're good. Okay. Get off the skateboard. What is he doing? That's my camera. If I'm lucky, he just like stands still. I could finish him. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm getting the big damage, and he should be dead. Good. We got lucky. He stood still. Hooray. Free time save. Good stuff. You know, I think like the cutscenes aren't pre-rendered, so like they kind of like lag sometimes or speed up like that. It's a little goofy. Why are you facing that direction, Frank? What the hell happened? Whatever. Now we need to go steal a car after I escape around a bunch of zombies and shit. Get over here. In here. Yeah, someone's trying not to hit stuff on my board, but like, so I'm really in the other game. The other game, you hit one guy and you're like, oh, it's over. End it right now. Frank's gonna reset the run. Come on. Where are we going? Everyone's in the way. Whatever. Don't get me like an easy strat for this, but now it's kind of a lot harder. Like in general, they made all the bosses smarter, and they're like, they know how to drive cars now. You can't like trap them as easy. Before you just stand near a tree and then run into it, and you can just defeat them the entire time. Now you have to like, kind of fight them more, but the strat's really similar to the old one. They have like, I think the strongest gun in the game on the back of their car, so like, why would I not use it? So to you get that, I'm gonna use like the second strongest gun in the game, which is this machine pistol. Get over here, dude. Come on. Stop it. Who said you can shoot back? Oh my god. No, you. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're getting really bad luck here. Luckily, I can do some other stuff. Like, I just look away, and then they'll instantly be facing me, and then they'll crash in this pillar for free. Hello, I want to grab this. Come on. Please die. Oh no, we're getting to the part of the song where he says fat cup of piss. We're taking too long here. Oh well. Honestly, the more Gongur we hear, the better, but like, it's like a 6-minute song. We don't get time for that. Gotta get out of here. Got some business to take care of in the tunnel, and we're gonna head out of here. Whoop. Cool, great, that's what I wanted. Did I get stuck? No, we're good?
You see, Teddy, though, it might be a 6-minute song, but I think they loop it a little earlier than 6 minutes. I think they make it like 4 minutes for Dead Rising.
Do they? I never had to listen to it for that long.
I don't know if so Gongur, they have a part about a party robot, and I don't think anyone ever realizes that part of the song.
Yeah, I never really know about that part, but yeah.
I think it loops on the second chorus. Which probably a better decision.
Yeah, makes sense. Although I'm not sure how many people are even gonna like hear that much. Usually most people think you're just like running through there as fast as they can because like, oh god, it's scary. The mean men, they're shooting at me.
Some
Versus
people
I'm gonna try to
probably
kill
go
them
for
with
the
soda
achievement for
cans.
the first try. Oh god, I hate the convicts so much though.
Yeah, what's the worst thing you try to kill
I don't
them
ever
with?
want to fight them. Tasers, I think.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
You just can't do it.
Or I need to turn the. I'm gonna do a magic trick real quick. I need to
Oh
turn this
no,
guy into a
the
gun again.
nightstick. The nightstick was bad.
And he's a gun. The other version, just going through a loading zone would like change him back, but this time you have to like load the autosave. It's whatever. I need this to kill another couple bosses because, like, again, it's like the best gun in the game, pretty much. Does a ton of damage. Okay, cool. I've had a weird thing happen here recently where, like, I end up like, going vertical if I, like... I know, sometimes I'll just get, like, a speed boost up those stairs, and I'll just, like, go vertical, and I'll get stuck, and it's weird, and I have to, like, reload the save again, but, like, we're good. I don't know what caused it. Just sometimes Frank just, like, decides he can make the pedal go even further beyond or something. It's weird. Kind of half hoping it would happen, just it's, like, really goofy, but, like, this does kill the run. This guy used to be hard, but, like, now he just runs away. Before he would, like, try to play Dark Souls and backstab you really hard, but now you just kind of do that. Also, ignore all those dead bodies. This boss arena is, like, absolutely freaking brutal and crazy. So much blood everywhere. Jeez. I'm gonna go rescue some survivors for points, and they're gonna die because I guess they, I don't know, have separation anxiety or something from Frank or something. I don't even know. Get over here. You get too far away from survivors, they just kind of die rapidly. And I don't think there's a thing in this game like the last game. The last game you had to like have, like what? Like I think you only have like 8 survivors on the field, and if like if you needed to spawn a boss and there were too many survivors on the field, like they had like too many attached to them or something, they wouldn't spawn. I think this game there's not a thing like that as far as I can tell. They just kind of like rescue survivors just for the heck of it, and they'll like they'll be gone before that matters, or it doesn't affect like boss spawns. Also, that's Cletus. He's dead. We got him. For some reason, his computer monitor is bulletproof, so you can just kind of like get a pretty easy angle on him, and then you're free to go. Or you just shoot him for free. Oh my god, how dare you. This game added a bunch of mall cops with guns that just, like, blast you randomly, and it's so cool. Big fan. Favorite thing about this speedrun is I'm just minding my business and a random mall cop just blasts me. Those guys are unique to this game. They only had nightsticks in the other game. They would sometimes slap you, and that was pretty rare unless you, like, were near them too long or something. It's my gun. Cool. Please don't hide behind your cart for 3,000 years. Okay, thank you. Instant hide behind cart. He hasn't pulled out his gun and tried to shoot me in, like, I think most of December. I don't know what's up with this. His armor came back. That's so cool. Thank you. Nope. Oh, what is he doing? Whatever. Fight's over. Actually, I want to drop this. I don't need it. Whoop. What are you doing? Okay, we're gonna get some medicine, because that's like a quest item or whatever, and then I gotta go fight a clown. He used to be like the hardest boss in the game in the other version, or like, you know, the one that could kill your run randomly, because he was extremely buggy and could like one-shot you at 6 pips of health. I don't know why. It just, sometimes his hit would do like... Great, thank you. His hit would do like multiple hits of damage for some reason. It would like, it's supposed to do like 2 pips or something, and it would do like 6 and kill you on the spot. Now it does like 1, and it works properly. They coded it good, so hooray. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, yeah, and his chainsaw's just not as OP as it was before. I think it was like the strongest weapon by far in the OG, and now it's like, it's alright. Apparently the machete's better. I didn't really test them or anything, but like, take the other speedrunner's word for it, you know? Am I doing it this way? Give me that. And there's so many zombies my way today. We're cool.
Yes, and the
All right.
machete's pretty much what the old chainsaw was. The new chainsaw they ended up nerfing because just how much you can use it.
Oh, nice bun. Not mean to dodge that.
For anyone who doesn't know about the two weapons, the mini chainsaw you can make last like,
Oh, come on.
God, I'm trying to remember how many hits.
A billion? Hundreds? Like,
Yeah, I think normally it
blocking.
has like 60 hits or something. But then you multiply that by like 27. So let's see.
Getting really bad luck here. Oh shit, I shouldn't have gone for that hit.
Yeah, you'd have like 1,600 hits every time. Which, for this game, that's a really effective weapon. For one weapon.
What a bad Adam fight. This fight's normally really easy in this one, but oh well, happens. Ha! That's what I say, and I just walk around the mall. They made Frank just start saying noise in like a patch, like in November or something.
Thanks.
Like you're supposed to do this originally, but like I don't know. He just goes like ha! Now it's weird. He just gets like really happy and he levels up now. Oh my god, that's a lot of guys. I want to have like at least 2 shots left and I'm done with this. Actually, I need 3 shots left and I'm done with this. I normally have to I don't have to worry about this because I have like plenty of bullets, but the Carlito fight went kind of bad earlier, and so did what's his face. Yeah, before Greg was like really slow and skittish and would like stop all the time, but now they like gave him some cardio help or something in this new patch, so he moves real quick. But whatever, it's fine. Greg doesn't slow down. Also, we don't need to have Greg have his head just do that anymore. We can just ignore him. I mean, he works, so he knows how to get back. He knows the secret passage. He knows where the security room is. Like, he'll be fine. Like, he knows the place like the back of his hand. He's been here forever. He's like Otis's right-hand man or whatever. Whoop. Alright, the rest of the survivors, no. Who knows what happened to them? They have no more points to offer me, I don't think, or they're too slow to get. Can you open the elevator? Thank you. So I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, the OG Frank was like the real psychopath. He had to like destroy survivors to make sure other bosses could spawn in this category, and it was kind of nuts. Now you just ignore him. You just save, and you're like, oh, cool, you're saved. Hurry. Oh, hang on.
Thanks.
I've talked to her. Then I got to do the fast forward. I'm sure Greg will make it here just fine. Greg is dead. Right, let me go in here. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Ken again, although I already took the picture ages ago, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Then we gotta deal with Joe, who's like, not that big a deal, although I do need to dodge like at least one of her attacks if I want to survive. Like, I have enough health, I don't have to worry about it too much. Like, I can usually live on like 1 pip. I'll get healed right after, so it's not a huge deal, but she can be kind of annoying in this version. There we go. I think she's less scary in this version just because like the dodge roll is just so much better in this version of the game. You can actually kind of use it. The other version, like, you mostly just had to like really schmoove pretty good. This one you just like press B.
There you are.
Can't teleports behind me just because he can. It's like a thing you can do.
Okay, show me what you got.
Hilarious photo. I'm cracking up. He is too. No, he's so bummed out. It's so funny. It broke him. I forgot what funny even is anymore. He doesn't even know.
My favorite thing
God.
is the timing of the mission. Some of the things that are really easy to show him are Kent will just break out laughing when he sees a guy eating a bag of chips. A tourist thanking you for saving them. He just apparently the funniest thing Kent's ever seen.
Oh, was that an outtake?
Yeah, it's the Japanese tourist and then Ronald eating food. They do like 10,000 outtake like photo.
Weird.
So you can just get the funniest picture for Kent, and then it's just a guy eating chips.
Oh, and if you fail it too, he actually laughs. He like laughs and goes like, "You're so bad at this," or whatever. And it's like, when you get it right, he doesn't laugh. Kent's
Can you
confusing.
take a picture really quick of you failing? Would that be funny, or like he still hate you?
I have no idea. Please don't zap me. She just zapped K. Who does that? What a psychopath. Can't believe this. I'm just gonna take the pistol because it's hard to dodge. If I'm in the middle of attacking, I can't really dodge a lot of the time. Everything's nice and slow. I can get around it. How dare you? Okay, unless that happens. She does it twice in a row. How about you die now so I don't have to reset the fight? There we go, cool. Joe, explode. I'm gonna take her taser, which is very strong.
Are you all right?
It makes 2 boss fights faster. It makes one easier, but makes one faster.
Are you all right?
Because, like,
Yeah.
God, the upcoming fight where I'm using it on is gonna... It's always just bad.
Thanks.
I think it was easier before, but slower, but now it's, like... It's faster. That's all I can really say about it. Please jump. Thank you. Zombie didn't eat me. I'm so lucky. Alright. Clock, go. 3:30, right? There we go. I got my split summon so I can tell. I don't just remember these numbers off the top of my head. Guess I could like try to wing it by looking at the thing, but anyway. B! There's a bee over there. You scared of it? Gotta go away from that bee. I don't want to get stung. We do need to worry about bees later, though. There's like a big Lux segment where I need to like find 5 of them. You only get 4 at a time, because, I don't know, I guess you can't get more than 4 to spawn, really? It's like not even an inventory issue, it's just the game will stop spawning them if you have too many. Oh my god, nice jump direction. Can I just fit in here real quick? Thanks. Back to the security room for like the 30 billionth time. And back to the bench to fast forward again. There's a floating motorcycle. I don't know what it looks like in that photo, but whatever. 8:45. Okay, cool. Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, go fight a bunch of snipers again this run. 8:45. Cool. Used to be like a really big Lux segment before. Now they're just kind of a lot less. You also need to kill, like, 1 less of them. Like, one of them's, like, a pacifist now, where, like, before you were, like, required to kill him for the fight to end. Even though he's, like, saying he doesn't want to do it and everything. Now he's, like, will actually just stop if, like, the rest are gone. Which, good. I don't have to spend extra time in a speedrun. Though he will still, like, get in the way a lot. He'll still, like, get in front of Jack, and, like, you know, he's I don't think he actually shoots at you either. He's just kind of there. I think before he would actually, like, take shots at you, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, then, like, program special or anything. This fight's still a little inconsistent, but, like, it's better than it was, I guess. Before it was, like, you have to hope they all, like, move in the same direction and, like, bunch up and whatnot. Every boss has, like, more health and, like, their AI is smarter now, so it's a little annoying. What is Thomas doing over there? I'm about to say you would never shoot me right there, and he just took a big swing. Big shooty, whatever the hell I mean. I'm taking the big swings. Wait, did he teleported? How did he get over there?
Yeah.
Jack, how did you get over there? He was just right... Jack is very good. He just leapt over the thing. He's really good at leaping over the atrium here. I'm trying to quick scope duel him, but, like, I got shot anyway. Sometimes he misses if I just quick scope, because, like, I'll move a little bit and he'll... Oh, come on. Except he's in a weird place. I want to move, like, towards where I need to go, usually, but, like... Jack, please explode. Thank you. I'd like to have some HP for this next battle, but, like, just in case. There we go. Alright. Fun fact, if you have a skateboard, you can survive a fall from any fight. Don't try it at home. Don't believe me. I remember watching some old like skate videos, and I've seen like some guys jump staircases about like, you know, is tall from that jump. And whenever they like, you know, didn't land the jump, they would just like instantly like tear their jeans or whatever. It seems real rough. So like, yeah, those jumps are kind of nuts. Oh, come on, get it through the door, Frank. Gotta fight Isabella now. We gotta deal with that motorcycle or whatever. We're gonna fast forward time and then meet her somewhere else. Have to escort her for like 3 billion years. Weird. Like every boss in this game, I just want them to stay still so I can use the machine gun to finish them off. Please just stay over there. Cool. Don't decide you want to move. Hooray! A good fight for once. I haven't had one of those in a while. Right. Oh, you're kidding me. I need to heal later in a bit anyway, but hopefully I need to heal before then. As long as I'm not at 1 HP, I'll be fine, probably? It was real unlucky, but whatever. Gotta make it midnight, and then we're gonna go... Another thing that's pretty nearby. I forget exactly what the story is, but like we go from finding Isabella to having to meet her in a second. Like, pretty much right nearby. Whoop. Excuse me, pardon me. Whoop, what am I doing? This button. And then get kicked. Alright. And I'm out of here. I have to give her a piggyback ride all the way back to the security room, but I gotta make some stops on the way, though. Oh yeah, and there's the Gone Guru guys. They respawned already. The other version, they didn't respawn, but I think they like only respawn like way later in the run. But this version, they're here. They spawn in random places too, so like, okay, they're far enough away. I don't need to worry about them. But sometimes they spawn in my way, and then I have to like kind of hope going around slightly longer makes them not see me. We'll see. I think they're far enough away. I don't need to worry about it, but like, who knows? Usually they're not a problem, but sometimes they'll just start shooting me. In that case, I might need to reload the area, but we'll see. The zombies out here very well behaved. They know their manners. They know not to mess with the piggyback. The ones inside the mall very rude. They love to slap me 30 billion times. They gotta go break up a cult. You know how it is. You've been to malls before. Put her down here. She'll be fine. She knows how to not get eaten right away, unlike a lot of the survivors. You know, she doesn't move from that spot at all. I need some help. My HP's low, so I'm just going to take some pictures real quick.
Fantastic!
Fantastic.
Fantastic!
Apparently this line was in the game when they started. They had to, like, patch it in, like, a couple months ago or something. Some kind of bug. Like, oh, you forgot to say fantastic. Let's patch fantastic back in. Which, good. This fight used to be annoying. Now it's, like, a lot easier because I just do this. I don't even need to, like, even shoot him. Why is he dodging? Just to do the attack. This is a new one. Thank you. Hello, my roll. Thank you. Things are being weird. Now please die, Sean. Thank you. The stun gun kind of just goes off now. Before I had to like try to, it was like one of the hardest, this might have been the hardest fight in the run before. Like you had to like dodge roll a ton and like make sure you like sneak in little hits here and there. This sword does 2 damage a swing. Like it is not to be trifled with. It's a freaking sword. It'll kill you. But now you're just like, yeah, stun gun anyway. Please don't kick me. Thank you. Then I gotta head right back to the security room and then... I think it's the point where we gotta like fast forward 1 billion times and like go through a bunch of cutscenes. And then, oh boy, can't fight. Yay! Which I think is just like the most annoying fight in this run. I don't think it's the hardest fight now. It might be. I think it's the hardest fight now by default, but like,
Sorry.
it's always been the most annoying. They buffed him a lot from like the other game. He has this tackle that does like 2 points of damage, and sometimes he'll just like have it last for a billion years. You'll like dodge roll through him or like away from him, doesn't matter which direction. He'll just keep going and hit you. And you just have to take it sometimes. Just one of those moves. And they also gave him like a 1-frame jab, and it's like a 3-hit combo too if he wants to. So they're like, oh, okay, just... we just like sit next to him and hit him with some melee attacks or something. No, he'll just like start jabbing you, and then you have to stop. So I can't do the same thing I can do with the other guy unless I get really lucky. Like, you just let me sit there and zap him, the other guy, but... can't, nah, he's gonna be annoying. I mean, his kick still does like 3 pips of damage and kills you. 330. So I gotta hope everything goes nice. If not, oh boy, there's always autosaves, and boy do I load that autosave a lot. Kent likes to kill. Kent is sometimes just out for blood. Not much you can really do about it sometimes. His kid is impressive. He's gonna be in the next Street Fighter, I think. Or I guess Marvel vs. Capcom. What am I talking about? Anyway, 11:15. I mean, Frank was in one of these before. Who knows? There's no chance Kent's gonna beat it, but like... actually, I'd be surprised if Frank even made it back into another Marvel. Even make another one. Anyway, 11:15. We gotta go do some stuff. There we go. You don't have to fast forward, right? Here we go. Okay. Oh, no dodge roll? Alright, whatever. It has like a hidden cooldown. I can't just like spam it. It's not exactly clear when I can use it. It just seems like I just like hit the button a bunch of times if it works. How dare you? Ugly ass sweater man, how dare you slap me? Yeah, I got some prep I can do first. Like, the fight starts at noon, and it's like 11:30 or whatever. Excuse me, pardon me. Nobody's ever hecked with me here, what the hell? They need to get the secret rooftop gun up here that everyone knows about, apparently. Someone doesn't speedrun play this game, and they just, like, went for this, like, immediately. I was like, how does everyone know about this? I didn't know about this until, like, a couple months ago. Never climb up here. Never need the machine pistols, like, what the heck? Apparently everyone goes up there but me, that's what I've learned. Right, I got plenty of machete left, I think. They need to leave the area, then I'm gonna come back, and then I'll, like, help Kent spawn or something. Let me just fast forward to noon, and then, oh boy, the most annoying fight in the game. Please can't be nice. Is he doing the kick? No, he's getting his gun, okay. There it is, the tackle. It's gonna get me anyway, like I said. Here's the kick. Pretty sure. This is the best way to do damage on him usually. Yeah, there's half his health. There's the jabs that stop me from attacking him. He's doing the kick again. Get him. Of course I can't just kick, or, you know, taser him. Oh my god, stop. No, don't. Kick, kick, kick. Oh, yeah, that's the reload. Very cool. The right in your face kick. A classic of Kent. Hate that so much. Right, anyway. This is the most annoying fight in the game. It's such a big reset point now. That's what I'm saying. This strat is faster. It's not easier. The other strat I did before was easier because you just like run back and forth in like the fruit stand or whatever over there. Coffee shop, whatever it is. He's kicking. I need to keep moving in a certain direction so he doesn't like beat me up. Yeah, okay. Ah! I thought he was kicking. He went for the tackle. He'll keep doing that in like an area, but like... No, oh, wait, what? Okay, I shouldn't have let go of the button. I thought I was getting hit and I need to dodge or something, but no, we're good. Can't root. Oh, he's kicking. There it is. Finish him. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's the worst fight. Anyway, it's over. I immediately need to go into a second fight. This is kind of like a gauntlet where I have 3 fights in a row. Although one is an instant kill if it doesn't go weird on me. If not, I'll have to do the backup, which is the old strat, which is really finicky and annoying. Although, yeah, this has worked like every time. I just need to make sure I rescue Paul survivors, and it should be fine. But I gotta kill this guy in a way where he's gonna do a certain attack. Because when he does that, he drops his item that he's holding. And I really want that, because it'll let me insta-kill the next boss, who is normally very annoying to fight as a boss fight in this game. The other game, he drove his car bad. In this game, he kind of knows how to drive a car good, so, it's a lot worse. Oh, what is he doing? Paul, you're supposed to be in front of me. Stay on script, buddy. Come on. They need to make sure I don't kill him until he... actually, I could melee him. It's whatever. Not yet, Paul. I guess we're going to take you down. I want him to use that attack as much as possible, because, like, it'll do damage to him, like, more than the rest of his moves. Alright, come on. Okay, I need to let him get away from me a little bit. Paul, no, that's the wrong move, Paul. He has to pull out his Molotov, and I think you have to let him get some distance sometimes. I'm not sure. It seems like it's pure luck. I don't know. Molotov time. Molotov time. Okay, no, guess not. Paul's getting away from me now. Here it is. I need to get over there in time. Or, hello? I don't know what happened. The camera did a thing. I think a zombie grabbed me or something? I'm not sure what happened. Camera got real wonky, so, like... Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time. He's just catching his breath, too. Paul, what are you doing? Paul? This is a really exceptionally bad Paul. If you can't tell. Paul, please, just the Molotov. The one you're holding.
He's doing his best.
Paul, the Molotov. I don't know where he got all these pipe bombs. He's holding the Molotov and just saying, nah, I'm good. This is probably the worst luck I've ever gotten here. He keeps doing that attack. That's usually when he stops, is like he'll have a chance to do the Molotov. But he keeps doing the rarer move. Molotov. Thank you. Now I should be able to kill him here. You can pick that up. Thank you. And then we're good. I've done that as fast as the normal fight where you just kill him as fast as you can before. It's up to Paul. Anyway. Hey, I'm gonna rescue you. Okay, cool. You're rescued. Anyway, there we go. I got a level. I'm gonna go fight Carlito, and if everything, you know, if nothing goes weird, then he just gets instant killed with this Molotov I picked up. I don't know why it works. I'm kind of baffled by it, honestly. I just saw another would do this, and I was like, can I do that too? And, like, I did it, and I was like, and it was weird, because sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Like, whenever I got these extra levels, it works, like, nearly every time. Like, I think there's one time it failed and I got the extra levels, and I couldn't figure out why.
There should be 5 bones.
But, like, every time I skip these levels, these extra ones I got from, like, rescuing those survivors and whatnot, it worked, like, a lot less often. So there's something with the levels, I'm not sure what. It's not attack and throw speed somehow, which you would think would be the things, because, like, I've had, like, it fail when I had both of those stats leveled up, and, like, I was missing, like, I think, like, double lariat or something? I don't know. It's so strange. The speed game's kind of cursed in general. There's, like, a lot of, like, inconsistency for no reason. And all I've heard is just RE engine games are just like that. The RE runners just said, like, yeah, that engine's like that. Don't worry about it. Alright, I need him to not drive weird. He's facing the exact wrong direction. Let me just wait here a bit, I guess. Okay, Carlito, figure it out. Figure out how your car works. I was saying earlier they know how to drive, but apparently not. There we go. Let's roll this. Like, Paul died. Can you believe that? Oh, that didn't work. What the heck? I gotta reload. That's so weird. Did I throw wrong? I'm gonna have to aim closer to him or something. That was wonky. If it's not working this time, I don't know why. And I'll have to go for my backup, which is shoot him with a gun, and also try to trap him, which is going to take 3 trillion years, so that's not good. I'm going to assume I aimed bad, and not... It's just not working for no reason because this game is cursed.
Oh.
Because I have this whole extra gun. I'm saving that for a different fight, but, like, I could also just go get a new one. I'll have to take some extra time to go do that, but, like, whatever. I'm going to PB and everything this run anyway, so, like, it's good. Yeah, that didn't work. Anyway, cool. Just buy me real quick. Back in the car, come on. Do you know how to drive this time? Because, like, that didn't make a difference at all, but, like... Oh, no, he's very dumb at car. Carlito, what are you doing? They had to, like, respawn your car. They're, like, jiggling it. And he drove weird. I might be able to make this work, but we'll see. I just seem to... Stop doing that. Do I even live? I hit him. I might have to reload this again. He's being... The game's being the game right now. Very cool. Thank you, Carlito. Very cool. We're getting the cursed version. One more attempt at this. I'm going to just go for the other version, which is way less consistent. This will be the second time this just doesn't work for a reason. Very cool.
Isabella fills me in on the situation. There should be 5 bombs. Collect the bombs. Hurry.
Because, like, this is so easy. You just, like, throw the Molotov at him and he explodes. The HP bar just disappears. I don't know what caused it, but it just does. But sometimes the game's just like, hey, cool speedrun you have there. No. None for you. Run over. Give me that. Alright, come on. Third tries the charm, Carlito. Do you know how to drive a car? Where is he? Where's Carlito? Oh, there he is. Hello. Okay, good. His car didn't do weird things this time either. Okay, hello. Okay, it's just being dumb. So we're gonna have to do the other strat. We're gonna do the backup strat. That's so cool. I don't know why the game does this. It's really frustrating. Alright, we're gonna have to trap him in a corner, which is infinitely more annoying.
Isabella fills me in on the situation. There should be 5 bombs.
It's like, we hit him for sure that time. It just didn't kill him, and I don't know why. Oh, cool. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but, like... This one is also kind of luck-based because I need physics to be consistent and stuff a lot of the time. And also I need Carlito to not do weird things with AI because I gotta park, like, here-ish. I don't know exactly where. Like, that's probably good enough. I don't think it really matters how exact it is. It's based on how Carlito bounces when he hits the wall when he drives his car into it, like, a bit from now. So, like, that's cool. I guess I have the whatchamacallit, though. I want to get rid of some guys in this crappy gun that has no bullets in it. I do have the whatchamacallit, the Molotov, so I should be able to do some extra damage, but, like... Yeah, this kind of sucks. In fact, I should use the Molotov. Get out of your zombies. Oh, that's really bad timing, because I need to also position good, or he'll, like, drive out of here in a bad way, because I need him to not leave right now. He's going to unfortunately leave right now unless he gets stuck in my car. These zombies are interfering, and that messed it up. That's so cool. This is why I hate this other strat, and why when the Molotov doesn't work, it's terrible, and everything sucks. So yeah, great. Again, I don't know why the Molotov strat just doesn't work sometimes. It's very dumb. I don't think it's failed for, like, most of December, actually. This is weird and bad. Speedrunning. This used to be like the biggest reset point in the run because this other strat is way less consistent because zombies could just grab you and make it really bad for you. And like, also I need his car to bounce a certain way. Then when he's leaving, he has to not like decide to go the wrong way. Here we go. He's supposed to like try to drive towards the front of my car, but sometimes he's like, I can actually back out of here. It's cool. And I don't know why. Great, anyway. Take your time, Carlito. Take your time. God, I need to kill these guys, but like, I only have 2 bullets in this gun, like... Whatever. This... Oh, why? The Instagram... He's going to the front way, right? Might be better, because I want him to, like, get stuck there. This might be better. Don't you use your wheel good. Just stay here. Carlito, do not get free. You can get... Why are you here? That's good, because he's stuck here, but, like, he's also kind of moving a little bit. He should be getting killed. Okay, thank God it's over. The nightmare's over. Hooray. Great, that's what happens when the game gets me. That's why I said it's a cursed speed game sometimes. Dude, speed runs. Oh, wait, no, I need this to get queens. I need to ditch this before I go to a certain area, but that's fine. We'll do that later. I already grabbed that bomb, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's just get out of here. Also, why didn't I get health? Yeah, whatever. It's fine, it doesn't matter. I'm probably not gonna get bit like 3 times anyway down here. I'm looking for like a single wasp queen here. Oh, don't tell me that got stuck. I need to confirm it and just do a dumb. We're good, okay. Because that happened the other day where like this car, despite every run it never getting stuck, because like crashing your car into a wall is the fastest way to like stop your car in this game. Somehow it like popped up on top of that pylon and just like it got stuck forever and I had to like end the run on the spot. It was so cool. It was like, okay, you want to like lose a minute to having to drive all the way back here, or you want to restart the run. So like, yeah. There's a lot of that's never happened before in this game, and it's really annoying. Like, I don't even know why it popped up there, because like, it never gets air, usually. It's just you crash into the wall, and it's like it stops in the spawn, you're like, okay, cool. Business as usual, let's go. Okay. I should get a level from, like, hitting all these zombies, probably. Usually what happens in this tunnel anyway. Also the achievement for like hitting enough zombies with your car. See like an annoying pop-up that shows up at like the worst time. Go away. I said go away. Hopefully get the level before I go to get out of the car again, which yeah, maybe it should be 500 by then. Should be enough for the level. If not, pray for me. There we go. Okay, cool. Never mind. There's all my health back. Not seeing the free bonus queen. I can get one later, I guess. Has to be like close enough and convenient for me to want to. Oh, there's one right there. That's close enough and convenient. That's so cool. Let me go get that real quick. Hold up. Did I shoot the hands? What happened? There we go. Okay, give me that. Cool. Great. Oh, fantastic. I guess I could ditch the machine gun. Yeah, we'll do that in a sec. Yeah, that's it for Bomb Hunter. Finally, after 3 billion years of weird stuff happening. So, hooray. No more fighting Carlito for the rest of the run. Sometimes it'd be like that. Yeah, normally instant cool is very cool, convenient because it doesn't usually fail, but there's number 2 ever, so that's great. Anyway, I need to get a bunch of potato chips. And I need to go get my machine gun back because I had to use it for that shenanigans there. Dual drift. Why are you drifting? I didn't touch the drift button. These tires are super bald. Someone needs to get this fixed. Right, there we go. Yeah, as long as I get rid of the machine gun, right? Yeah, I dropped it right away when we were there. Okay, so like, as long as I get rid of it before I come back in here, like, I'll just grab it again where I got it earlier. Just gonna make a little detour. That's what it is sometimes. There's one zombie here, don't tell me she grabs me. Alright, cool. I don't need 200 bullets in the next fight. I've killed him in one machine gun before, but like usually it'll take like one machine gun plus like an extra like 25 to 50 depending on how unlucky you are. So like it's not a good idea to go in there like with just one machine gun and like no other weapons. So like yeah. Though it could be done. I've done it before, but like with the way the luck's been so far, no, bad idea. We're hedging our bets here. There's no way. Anyway, I gotta fast forward to 5 p.m. and then escort Isabella 7, which used to be really bad, but now it's you just spam a button a ton. 5 p.m. And 5, cool. God, I really hope we have good queen luck later, because that's the only thing that can like make the run go long at this point is the game doesn't spawn queens for us. We already don't have one right now. No, we picked that one guy. Never mind, I forgot we got the guy. We're good.
Let's get moving.
But like, it could be worse. There's a segment later where I need to get at least 2. Uh-oh. Whatever. But like in the other game, she would like just get really bloodthirsty and would try to shoot zombies all the time. When she's shooting zombies, she's not moving. Can you? Where now, I could just do this, and she doesn't shoot any zombies when I'm doing that. So I'm gonna be spamming that for like pretty much most of the next couple minutes. And I have to do like a wonky claw grip to do this too. So like, really cool. Okay, and while I'm here, I need to blend a drink. Cool, and then yeah, I'll take a sip. You wanna? Cool, and then let's go over here. But I assure you, this is for speed. Like this makes me go fast, or makes her go fast, really. And I can't really leave until she goes fast enough. Right, so I'm gonna get a second gun out here because it's like convenient because I have to wait for her to keep getting to the next place. She doesn't know how to ride a skateboard, so I'm just gonna go over there. Yeah, there's a secret gun in this tree over here that we thought was removed in a patch. They just like changed it. Before it looked like really obviously in this tree, and now like it's kind of more hidden. There we go, found it. It's a bird, anyway. Moving away for it does despawn some of the zombies too, which is nice, but like, doesn't matter anymore, because before we did like just get really far away from her to make sure she didn't shoot any zombies and waste her time a ton. But now you just like spam this and she doesn't know to kill any zombies. She's chosen the path of peace. She was close enough to the door, right? We're good, right? Yeah, it doesn't say really far away. Video games. Before this segment, you'd have to like hope she doesn't kill a zombie here because like you cannot despawn the zombies around here. and she could just decide to kill every zombie in sight, and you'd have to like kill them to get her out of here, and it would waste a ton of time. But now you just spam this, and yeah, she was about to shoot one right there, but I spam follow me, so she decided, nah, I'm good. So she stopped for like a second. Anyway, hooray. No, we're spamming follow me for like a while, I think. I think we have to do it one more time. I don't remember, though. Okay. We have to go back to the security room for another cutscene, and then I get to go fight a boss. The last boss of normal mode, and then we get to go to do overtime, which is, like the true ending mode, basically. Excuse me, pardon me. I do some sick kickflips or whatever. I guess it was an ollie. Oh, whoops. My speed, whatever. It's fine. I did a sick kickflip about it. How dare you? The gun guys are the worst. I didn't even know he was there. I don't think I've ever been shot there before. Pretty sick. And I get too much air in Oracle. Okay. Yeah, back to Jesse, then I need to go all the way back here to this door on my right. There later, here, back this way, because video games. Alright. There's so much back and forth. I mean, kind of, it's a little confusing at times. Like, there's been runs where I've made the mistake and gone straight to the boss room, or like skipped ahead because I'm like, oh, which one is this? That's the one thing about this run is you do go back and forth in this room a lot. But luckily, over time, you come here once and you're done. You don't have to come back here again. So we're almost done going back to the security room for like the billionth time. I think this is like the second to last, or no, third to last technically. Should I get bit by every zombie on the way over here? Pretty cool. But now we know the Meat Man exists, we can go fight the Meat Man. That all the way back there, even though it was like close to there earlier, but whatever. Excuse you. It's weird, like every boss in this game, they changed how they work pretty much. Like, they'll have like armor or something. It's wonky. Like, the more damage you do them in a short amount of time, like, the more damage they take. So you think Larry would be harder because he's like really tanky and annoying, and like the other game you had like a strat to like kind of do extra damage to him really quickly, but this one you just shoot him with a gun. It's like way easier somehow. Like, the other one you do like quick swap shotguns, and it was like you turned a shotgun into a machine gun, and that like drops them really quick. But this one, just shoot him with a normal machine gun like a lot, and you can just like stand a certain place, and he can't really get you. Kind of like the last game you did a similar thing too by standing on some meat, but this one's like just you stand on a table and you just can't do anything about it. So you can throw a big side of beef at you, but you just have to dodge that with a B button. This is our final, like, regular game boss, and then we have the actual final boss, which is... Oh my god, I'm getting bent so much. Which is finding queens right after this fight. They also made Larry, like, absolutely huge in this game. This guy could bench press them all. Oh, I'm not behind the thing enough. Very cool. It's great because I want him to do that attack for as long as possible. Oh, thank you. So this attack's the best attack. I just get to do a bunch of damage to him. We're gonna finish him in one gun, actually. Like I said, we could. No, I'm gonna fail it a little bit. That's cool. Whatever. You had like 3 bullets left. There you go. Right, okay, now we need to get lucky. I need at least 2 queens, but 3's ideal. And I'm gonna be walking in and out of this room a bunch until I get lucky. I see 1. Should I see a second one back there? I think I see two. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. Get the one that's right here. He's easier to get to. I don't need this book anymore. We're good. This other guy is like right there. Shot him in the shoulder. Very cool. Look at that. Okay, so our clean luck isn't too bad. I'd like a third one, but like we could find one on the way out here too. You know, I'm gonna get safety health. I don't like this. These are full of raw meat. No, bad, Frank. Pick up the meat. Thank you. Raw meat's good for Frank. It heals him like a third of his health. So like, hooray. All right. There's a chance I can find a random zombie that has the queen in them. She's that one right there? No. I'm looking, but like I don't think I see him. I see a lot of hands up, and I don't think I saw the right thing. There was one outside the mall. Oh god, there was one on the other side of the door there, but like you can't get to them. They're impossible. They're not the same zombies out here. Like they despawn them and respawn a bunch. There was one on the outside of that door, and there's one right here actually. So that's really convenient because it's. Oh, how dare you! I still kept the gun, right? I didn't ditch that. Yeah, okay, cool. I think I have to. No, I'm ditching it here because I don't have room for anything else.
Jeez.
That's going to save me a little more time later, because I have to hunt for the 5th queen later, and if it's 2, it's going to take way longer. Like, the conditions are more ideal here, because there's just, like, way more zombies. And it's just luck-based, like, whether a zombie, like, you know, spawns the queen or not. And later on, there's just less zombies, so there's a smaller chance. So that's good. So, like, I just need to find 1 queen later, so... Easy, right? And we're saving a little bit of time. Cool. Wahoo. That's pretty much the end of normal mode. We're going to go into overtime for the good ending and fight the final boss. Like this, there's no more bosses to fight in the main game, but there's one boss you have to fight in overtime, so this is all bosses. We got to fight him. Come on. This is the part we're going to skip through like a bunch of cutscenes again. I think like a bunch of these you didn't see in the other version because like they only work like from like I think near her or whatever. Like if you're like getting close to the security room or something. There's like extra ones here, or maybe like the other mods skipped it. I don't remember, but like there's a lot more. Yeah, basically the military shows up and they clear out the mall and I think they're trying to like arrest you and stuff. But you're hiding out in the hideout, so they're not gonna find you. And they're, like, really tough in this game. I kind of don't want to fight them, but I have to. The other game, you can just kind of ignore them and, like, skate around them and hope you don't get unlucky and get, like, tagged by a random shot here and there. This one, I need to get a special thing to deal with them. Because conveniently, I can go get that on the way back to the other safe room. Because, of course, I gotta go to the safe room because that's where the helipad is. That's where we're meeting our helicopter pilot guy from the beginning of the game, which we didn't see in the cutscene, but the helicopters are about. That's how I got to the mall. Come on. That's enough cutscenes. I gotta go play the game now. Come on. Yeah, mall's empty. Military did a good job, apparently. For now. Yeah, I'm taking that turn too tight. I keep losing speed, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Why are they moving? They just wiggle a little bit. They need to go over here to back to the one plaza that like almost never go to. Like basically nobody goes to. There's like 2 survivors you get, and that's about it. And of course you have to pass through in the first like the beginning day of the mall, like after you kill Carlito. There's like almost no reason to come here. Like I think you get all the items like that are over here elsewhere, and like I guess like if you want to like mess with like the gym, maybe that's the only reason to come here because you can get extra PP points here. It's like the main thing, which that's where we're going now anyway. I need to get a special book that teaches me all the moves. Like, otherwise, like the move I need that would like help me deal with the military, I have to be like level 44 and I'm level 21. And it would take too long to level. I need to get rid of my other book though, unfortunately, which makes me skateboard real good. So rip ollies, rip kickflips. And my boards are more fragile, but that won't matter too much. It's a remake board. It has like 1 billion health. We're good. Yeah, back to the security room. We're gonna fast forward, and then over time, we're gonna go on a scavenger hunt real quick, and then I gotta find a single queen, and then I gotta wander through 3 billion zombies, and then fight a tank, and then spit on a guy until he dies. You know, normal stuff. Oop. Come on. Oh wait, no, I forgot. You're not allowed to ride your skateboard in here. Makes you face a dumb direction. Maybe just fast forward and then skip more cutscenes, then time for scavenger hunt. Ain't got time to watch the normal ending. No and a yes, and then Frank's big face on screen. I need to get like I don't know how many items. It's like a dozen or something. Make sure I don't forget cold spray or something. Is like, God, I did that the other day. I just forgot like to get one of these items, and it wasted like 2 minutes of time. So like, that's no good. It's like the easiest one to get to. It's like you have to go near there anyway. So like for like a new skateboard, it's literally just right there. Yeah, the mall's a little less empty now. There's a couple zombies and there's the military who can shoot you. Luckily, I know how to like instantly kill them, which is very nice. Because otherwise, like, they do a lot of damage and they're annoying. But like, if I just get next to them, they're dead on the spot. Which of course saves me a lot of time and a lot of like headache. The other game, I could like run with them with my skateboard and they would like barely do anything half the time. This game, they just stop you dead in your tracks and like kill you. Their guns are like actually guns now. Gee, who just shot at me? Who just did that? How dare you? Yeah, there's a bunch in here. I think pretty much all the interior sections are just like pretty much devoid of zombies. Just the outside. Oh, come on. Get your guts exploded. Oh, they're all finding me right. Normally, like, I don't get spotted right away. Anyway, guts explode. I can always heal here if I need to, but like... Yeah, I should probably do that. Whatever. Get RKO'd. Get your face crushed. Yeah, that's just safety heal. It's like right here. Oh, I got stock. I didn't realize. I got an extra slot for something. Cool. Don't forget the cold spray. It's right here. Wish I had that a minute ago and I was dropping my skateboard book. Like, whatever. Not a huge deal. I need to blast this guy because he's going to shoot me. Get exploded. Heard another guy, but I'm hopefully out of here, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, I'll heal sometime during the segment, too, because I get, like, PP every time I get rid of a military guy. Double gut explosion. Just gonna hop up here because they can't look up. Gamers never look up, and they're gamers, apparently. And they also just jumped off the roof. Convenient. Great. That. We're out of here. Remember to get off your board for going to the security room, like I messed up last time, so here we go. Otherwise it's annoying and I have to, like, waste time not making sure I don't get stuck in an infinite loop. It just makes you turn around 180 degrees, so you just, like, if you press Y to get off your board, it makes you leave the room instead. It's really stupid. I don't know why they did that. It works everywhere else in the game except there for some reason. Then you get a camp stove from here and like some perfume spray. It's just a bunch of random junk that apparently is going to turn into like cure your zombie disease. You got bit by a zombie, I think is what's happening here. Also to make like a weird force field that kills all the zombies nearby. How dare you? Guts privileges revoked. This guy's gonna shoot me in the back, then I'll take care of him. Get your face. Oh, I found another one. Well, I'm out. Bye. I'm gonna run, hopefully. The skateboard is really fast, but it's really bad at outrunning bullets, so like I don't want to risk it, you know? Healing on this guy, the next guy is perfect, actually. This is fine. Getting an extra guy is, like, fantastic. Explode. Please pick up the perfume bottle, and I'm out of here. I gained some kind of skill that probably my magazine that teaches me all the karate moves, like, already, like, makes me learn, so, like, whatever, it doesn't matter. Levels don't matter at this point. I just wanted to heal. Much more convenient to, like, heal from doing a thing you're doing anyway than it is to, like, you know, go to your way to get, like, orange juice or something. Need a couple more things. Need another first aid kit from the, the pharmacy, from the grocery store. We had a fight Steven for earlier, but now it's just, like, it's just sitting there. But there's also 300 military guys. For some reason, if I go that way through the store, this guy doesn't know I exist. This guy does, but he doesn't know how to shoot through glass, apparently, so that's cool. Alright. Just a grocery store to go through, and then we go back to Isabella, and then we can hunt for one queen, which should hopefully not take too long. But it's luck-based, so who knows. And yeah, going through the store this way means I gotta kill, like, a half dozen military guys, usually. Bro, I got iframes. What are you doing? Was there no one there in that alleyway? That's so lucky. Are they in the... They're not in the pharmacy either, right? Am I lucky that way, too? Less guys to kill. Let's go. These guys will notice me in a second, I'm pretty sure. Or not. Well, better safe than sorry. Alright, then. Yeah, there's sometimes, like, guys in this alleyway. There's, like, one guy, and there'll be, like, one in here, too. But I guess they're just not here this time. No clue why, but cool. We take those. After whatever happened earlier. There's a little bit of time save. Why not? Now I just leave. They found me. Bye. Right, then. I could take the motorcycle. Like, it's, like, slightly faster, but... Also, nah, I'm not doing that. The skateboard's fast enough that, like, it doesn't matter. And these guys, they don't shoot you very well. You're too fast for bullets, I guess, on the skateboard, actually. I've never been shot there, so, like, I'm gonna keep using the skateboard until I feel like using their thing, I guess. There we go. Oh shit, gold split, why not? I got my splits on the side just so I can, like, remember, whatchamacallit. The times to, like, fast forward to. I mean, we got 4 queens to just give to her, and then I gotta find one. Which could be, like, literally right outside the safe room. I had that happen multiple times where there's just one literally right there. Ain't gotta go nowhere. Other times I've had to, like, go to the, like, section of this mall and go through the door in and out, like, a billion times enough where, like, it no longer counts as a PB when I've PB'd before here, because Light Split apparently only goes on RTA time and doesn't care about IGT, so that's kind of annoying. No queen here, unfortunate. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, that wasn't too far. Nice. Let's get out of here. Gun guy, please miss. Thank you. Alright, cool. More time save, I'll take it. Then the final little segment, and we got to some boss fights. Or, I think it's one boss fight, but there's like a turret section in between.
Once we have... Are you absolutely sure?
It's a game from 2006, or like it's a remake of a game from 2006, so like, you gotta have a turret segment, you gotta have QTs. How these things go. No, it's not that bad. It's pretty short. They made it even shorter in this version, too. They made your gun, like, way stronger. They made the tank way weaker. I don't know which. Either way, cool. They also buffed holding hands, which it used to like, break all the time from, like, nothing, and now it like, never breaks. Get in there. Can I do a giant swing? Hooray. I could just take that queen, too, right? Yeah, give me that. Ow, how dare you. Come with me. This tunnel's especially annoying when there's runs where I have a hard time finding those queens. Because there'll be like 300 of them in here. You'll see like literally like dozens. It's so frustrating. They'll be like, oh, I lost like 2 minutes because I couldn't find a queen. They'll be like, there's 7 on my screen right now. Thank you, game. Very cool. Great stuff. They just got escorted into the room, and then, like, I got a skateboard down a thingy. God, I see, like, 5 in this room already. Such a pain. Anyway. Get on in there. And I guess might as well. We just chill here. Throw a bee on the ground, all these zombies' heads explode. Sure, why not? Right, final little stretch, then turret segment, and the final boss. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to do this again. Yeah! Excuse you, I need to do... I need to do this. Go! No more spam. If I do that, it undoes the thing I just did, so like, yeah. And I need to... Isabella, what are you doing here? Whatever. I kind of want her to go ahead of me if possible. Sometimes she'll, like, you know, run straight through, like, near the gate. And go directly there. Much more convenient, because, like, these military guys, they love shooting me. They love saying, found me, immediately. I can't get off my board. Yeah, we're good. So she's just there. I can just get in the tank, like, instantly. Alright. Come on, hit your gas pedal. Make the target bigger for me, come on. Okay, we can still hit it. Sort of. This thing also is, like, more... You know, like, it's faster in general. Like, it's more sensitive. Like, you have to hit it from the front, usually. But before, you just have to hit that thing on top of the tank. Like, just in general. It has so little health, doesn't even matter. Yeah, okay, final boss. Just gonna spit on him until he dies. Then time's gonna be when I disembowel him, pretty much. So, you get a finishing move on this guy now. Before, you just, like, you just keel over and you hit him enough. Get him!
Is that all, tough guy?
He's got karate moves and whatnot. I don't care. I'm spinning on him. Cool moves. Don't care. Okay, that drink I picked up earlier lets me do this. One from the beginning of the game let me do like fast run speed, but this one lets me do like bonus damage from the spit, which is if you try to throw an object when you don't have any objects, you just spit. Normally it's like just a meme, but it's kind of good. The one where you have the buff damage there from Spitfire there. Yeah, he's dead. We just gotta hit him one more time.
It's pointless to resist.
And then time's like when it goes to the cutscene, so here we go. And time.
GG.
That's it. That's Dead Rising. The remake. Carlito's in it, and I don't like them the third time he's there. It was super bad luck. But anyway, that's it.
All right. Thank you for the run, Teddy. Before we move on, where if people wanted to find you, where can they find you?
Yeah, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TeddyRez. I'm doing stuff there all the time. I'm gonna probably finish Donkey Kong 64 tomorrow. I do runs of these on Mondays usually. They do all sorts of stuff over there. We're gonna have a celebratory Frank stream possibly. I don't know how long that run went. RTA. Hopefully not too much over.
No, you're under. 126.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can listen to Frank's scream. It's a good scream.
It's a classic.
I mean, I would scream too if I spat on a man and he died.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Alright, good stuff. Thank you for the run, Teddy. It was a good time. If you have not checked out Mr. Teddy Russ, you can find the info in Twitch chat. I believe we do have the link there. And he does quite a lot of fun runs in general. We do have some more runs for you tonight. We'll begin those in a moment, but I do have a few announcements for you. One, GDQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning events, Frost Fatales 2025, will be live from March 9th to the 16th, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. You can visit gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info. As well, GDQ is hiring. We are looking for new showrunners for 2025 for seasons. If you're interested in part-time work with a recurring show, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/jobs for more information on that. Applications for upcoming season close January 12th. And we do have an official GDQ Discord with a Hotfix role where you can find out more information on... Alright everyone, welcome back from the break. Hope you all enjoyed that run of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. It is always kind of fun to see how an old classic can become a new classic, with that game getting a re-release in 2024. That being said, speaking of new classics, our next game is honestly, I think, probably one of the most talked about games of 2024 in the world of horror. I'm sure if you have been keeping up with horror games whatsoever, you probably know it, and it should be fun to see what kind of speed tech we'll have alongside of it. Anyway, we're going to be going to hit indie game Mouthwashing with Nico Hart, a glitchless, so take it away.
Hi everybody, good morning to all my UK and EU friends. It's currently 5 a.m. in the morning and I've got to do 2 runs, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. And I think in the US it's still New Year's for some of you, so happy New Year to you guys. Yeah, everybody, welcome into Mouthwashing. This is one of my all-time favorite games that I have had the luxury of playing. It is, as X said, it is genuinely one of the horror games that has been most talked about. The speedrun scene for this game at the moment has been literally popping off. I've got runs to approve, oh no. But just everything about it, the community, the developers have been so responsive, they've been so open. The meme culture, something else. That's all I'm gonna say. The devs as well with the meme culture. This game kind of like resolves around like a crew who are flying like on a transporting crew, and they're trying to deliver stuff that they don't actually know what they're transporting. And as per the title, they figure out they're transporting mouthwash, which is always a good time. This guy over here, you'll find out more about it later. Let's just get into the game. Let's have some fun, shall we? So I'm running glitchless, so no glitches. Glitches is cheating, apart from one, which is not really a glitch. We just walk over a barrier, and that's it. So let's do it. We get to play as the aptly known guy. Is my keyboard gonna let me press spacebar? Okay, time. Let's start time. God almighty. All right, so first off, we kind of awake in this kind of cockpit area, and we're like, okay, so we've got to try to figure out what's going on here. Oh yeah, see, you can tell I haven't played this game in a while, so we need to go over here and go get this this key to activate the emergency key, because there's a bit of a situation going on right now. And put the key in, put my sensitivity down as well, hit the button, and we can see that it says crash imminent, because things aren't going very well in the cockpit right now, and the whole transport ship. So we've got to try to walk through doors often and occasionally, like almost repetitively. Now, the reason that we're doing this is that if you've watched Boundary Break recently, they actually show you what goes on, and basically every time you go through a door, it actually spawns a new like area on the other side of the door, like every single time. And this kind of RNG is exactly what we need, because after you've done several iterations of them, then it's going to be a case that it'll come to the next prompt. So you saw that guy over there called Polly. the mascot of the crew and the spaceship becomes a little bit more disformed, and every time that you go through it as well, it gets even more and more and more deformed. So it's not a good time. You need to look for this door handle, turn around. There's Polly in his infinite wisdom. It's like the third eye's open, except it's now got 8 arms as well. 2 months after the crash. So this is like a non-linear game, if that's the best way to say it, where like time lapse in between like forwards and backwards to try to explain kind of what's happened at the point of the crash, but we don't find out till later on after it's fully explained. We're skipping a lot of the actual chapter 2 by just going directly over to this little pad here. There's going to be 4517. We exit out. Here's all our crew. There's Daisuke. There's name I forget. There's name I forget. I only know Daisuke. I only know Daisuke. Or Daisuke, whatever it is one of the two. I don't know. The meme culture for Daisuke is incredible, by the way. Just go on Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. Right, so 7 days before the crash, we're getting a psych eval. So we got our lovely friend over here who's going to try to talk to us to see if we're basically sane enough to do our job. And we got to try to now go and do a psych eval for Jimmy. God, I've forgotten the names of the characters already. I love this game. And I've forgotten the character names, of course. But we are Curly. That I know for sure. We are Curly. So we got to try to perform a... Well, we got to say to Jimmy that we got to try to do a psych eval. We don't actually need to talk to him. I just realized. Can I stop? There we go. We didn't even need to talk to him in the first place. So he just needs to go over to this to get this axe. Because we figured out that Daisuke, who's basically a bit of an intern, has got himself entrapped in foam. Which is kind of classic for an intern. He doesn't know what to do, so we're going to aim around the crotch because that's the safest way to obviously get somebody else out of encased foam. And then he's like, oh, thank you, you're my favorite deputy. Except, you know, he's a little bit like, oh, no, was it me? Oh, no, it was me. Whoops. So now we got to actually go to Jimmy this time and actually try to say, like, hey, it's about time that we need to do our psych eval. So if you're ready, let's go to the cockpit and let's do it in private. And this is where the game starts to get a little bit more, as the devs have coined it in the game files, bizarro. Bizarro. Or bizarre, should we just say bizarre? So you'll notice that, like, there was a lot more doors than it needed to be, and there's a big downward staircase. That wasn't there before. Why is this here? I have no idea. Why are we going that? Why do we need to go downstairs? I didn't think the ship was this big. Something doesn't add up. Something really doesn't add up. Yeah, something doesn't add up at all. We're falling into a bloody pool of water. If this is not bizarre enough for you, I don't know what is. So, like, we're kind of entering into this kind of state where the characters are kind of going through their own, like, personal trauma and their own personal derivative mental state. And this is kind of like, these visual and visceral representations of it happening, basically. And this is the kind of the first instance that you see of these bizarre situations going on right now, and it's a little bit like they've really honed in on how trippy it can get. So you can see like random emergency warnings just like appearing in the air. You see like little ladders kind of appearing from the, you know, from the bellowing water here. It just doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, I have no idea what's going on here. It's going to get weirder. If you've never seen Mouthwashing, just play it anyway. It's so good. There's a lot of stuff that I am going to gloss over for the sense of plot, because some of it is a little bit like on the nose. Sensitive topic warnings, all this stuff as well. So content warnings up the galore. Definitely look at an explained version of this game as well. Is that sun? Oh god, that's going to get bright. Oh god, that's too bright. Oh god, ow, ow, oh. Oh god, white bright lights. Ow, ow, ow. It's fine, it's fine. Ow. I think I can take my glasses off now. It's fine. Haha, comedy. Anyway, So after all of that, like that bizarro sort of state, we now finally get back into a form of reality. And here we go. We're now talking to Jimmy. We're going to have our psych eval. And fun facts about it as well. Spam space massively. That is the best way to get through a glitchless speedrun, is by spamming. So when it comes to the glitched run, and I say glitched with inverted commas because we coined the name glitched with inverted commas or quotation marks because there's an actual achievement in the game called any percent glitched, in which you got to try to do a certain level in 35 seconds or try to get the mouthwash in 35 seconds. But the only way you can do that is through no clipping and dialogue advancing, which is a lot of fun. Now, we now finally get to understand what the hell we are transporting. It is a revolutionary new dental hygiene product. Enjoy the music for a second. Somebody really needs to remix this song. It's fire. Literally, it's all day fire fresh. God. It's 5 a.m. and I'm making really bad puns. What else is new? All right, so again, we go back to 2 months after the crash, and so you've got to think about it all this time. After they've crashed, they've just been trying to survive on like 4 months of food and scraps that they've only got on the ship, and only the second month in, they're like, okay, then what are we transporting in the first place? And it's just millions and millions of bottles of mouthwash, and they're just like, aha, it's got like 14% ethanol in it. I can get crunk in the club of this. Okay, might as well. So Swansea ends up getting extremely crunk in the club, and it's a bit of an interesting situation. I messed up already. It's 2341. By the way, I want this in my life. 4213. That you could just spawn ingredients, like, you know, out of nowhere. Okay, so we're going to go over to here. We're going to put in the water, and we're going to put in the gelatin. Yes. And then we're going to start baking a cake because it's our birthday. By the way, happy birthday. And then we're going to get the plain cake that we just managed to spawn out of that, put some sweetener in it, and bosh, cake. I wish this was like real life. That would be fantastic. Brilliant. Brilliant. You gotta love it when you make a cake and the actual kitchen appliance actually sings you happy birthday as well. That's the best charming environment, isn't it? So they're kind of like discussing about like the fact that like, hey, we're having to celebrate one birthday because, you know, we've only get like one birthday cake to celebrate. So it's going to be you this time, but, you know, we have to deal with it. Oh, by the way, what am I doing? I'm spamming the mouse up and down to try to cut the cake quickly. Now, the reason that the devs actually do it like this is that they try to get a little bit more of an unsettling vibe from the onset through the act of the cutting the cake, because it's like, it's going to be a future semblance of, or resemblance of something else that you do, basically. I won't spoil it too much yet. I'll go this way. So, when was the first time or the last time that you guys have, you know, cut all the way through directly full center, like half split of a cake? I don't think ever, really. So, because they do something that is not really the norm, it kind of does, like, you know, put you on that. Okay. Yeah, unsettling. So we had a little bit of a conversation with, oh my goodness me, I've already forgotten her name, and Swansea. And they're discussing about the fact that I think it's Curly up there. Yeah, I think it's Curly. So I think we're playing as Jimmy right now. How Curly needs to be attended to, and she's like, oh, I don't really want to attend to him. It really, like, it horrifies me. It scares me because, you know, ugh. Look at him. It's like, we got to feed him painkillers. I can't do it. So they're just like, I'll handle it. I'm the one responsible for all of this. Just listen to how I'm setting the distance. If you don't like mouth noises, then turn off for a second. But a little bit unsettling. So we have to obviously attend, like, over the course of the 4 months, we've got to try to attend to Curdy to keep him at bay, because with the case of the explosion that we saw at the very beginning, it managed to dismember all of his arms and legs, and, you know, he's completely immobile and he can't really care for himself. So it's the responsibility of the crew to look after Curly at this point. Now, I saw somebody mention in the chat about, like, can you bind spacebar to mouse wheel? So, here's the thing. There is an actual turbo version of the speedrun that you can do where one of the community has actually made a turbo auto hotkeys script, which we do allow. It's like a separate category from glitchless. So it's like glitchless turbo, then glitchless any percent, but I like spamming the spacebar. It's fun. So I'm showing you guys with all the loud tippy tappies on my keyboard as well. Yeah, so he's kind of asking us to get a knife to cut the cake. So we'll get an axe instead. And as soon as we grab the axe, then we can see that it's going to get even more and more deranged. We can see that loads of eyes appear on the screen. There's this weird, ominous, bellowing music that's coming from the lounge area of the spaceship. It's very gorgeous music. Something like you could probably fall asleep to. You know what? I'd love a 10-hour version of this song just to mouthwashing choose to fall asleep to. Yeah, just look at that. It's a little bit disturbing. So you got Curly, who's just sitting on the table. We'll get our axe and we'll cut the cake. Happy birthday. Anyway, from this point now, like one of the coolest things about this game as well, which I think has been kind of the de facto appeal to it as well, is in between the transitions of this game, there's basically data moshing that goes on, and it looks so good. It looks so good. So is what do I need to go here yet? Oh god, do I need to go here yet? Oh no, do I need to go here yet? Oh no, do I need to go here yet? Yes, I do need to go here yet. Look, it's been a minute since I've speedrun this game, especially glitchless, so times it goes away from my head a little bit. So we've talked to her a little bit. We'd be like, okay, yeah, this is mouthwash and stuff like that. Go talk to Swansea. He's having a little bit of a time, and you can see he's in his own little element. He's just dancing away, grooving from the fiery, fresh intoxication of mouthwash. And to show his love and disdain for mouthwash, he throws an axe into a TV screen, of course. We've all been there. We've all been there, haven't we, right? Okay, so we're going to go over to here. We're going to cut the foam with the axe 3 times. And then we're going to go, okay, 4. Okay, all right then. There's more than anticipated. We're going to get the painkillers, and then we're going to talk to Anya. Finally, I recognize their name. So Anya's basically going to say, like, hey, I think it's about time that you go take care of Curly again. And then at this kind of point, he's a bit like, okay, I'll do the thing. I'll give him the medicine. It's like the repetition. I'm kind of sick of it. I kind of have to do it, but, you know, it's all on me. Oh, I'm the responsible one. Oh, no, blah, 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 blah. He's like basically having a bit of a hissy fit about it. So Anya kind of like takes the toll of his antagonizing verbal abuse in a sense, and you know, Anya's supposed to be like, you know, Anya's lovely. Like Anya's just like, you know, what does she do wrong? What does she do wrong? So at this point here, we're giving Curly their meds again, and once again we're going back into another time swap per se, the non-linear aspect. This bit's fun. Swansea's on the other side, and he's like, okay, Jimmy, you messed up, you done goofed. It's time we chatted with an axe in your face, but we're going to try to barricade the door, but it doesn't quite work like that because he's got an axe and he can just hit the window. Sound logic, right? So at this point, I'm going to start spamming as well because this bit is only dialogue, and Anya and I think, yeah, Anya and Curly are kind of talking and just having a nice little conversation, kind of like having a heart-to-heart. And Anya kind of points out that there is a single pixel on the screens that is like, you know, that is lost its pixel bit. It's like a black pixel. And he's like, huh, I never noticed that until you said that. Now I'm never going to be able to see it. But I'm going to always see it again. So thanks, buddy. Oh, stop spamming. You've done that dialogue already. God damn it. So that's the thing as well. It's like, you know, you could constantly repeat like the end of the conversation quite a lot. And if you forget like how much dialogue is in each character. What do you... Wait, what? Oh, no. Time loss. I swear I did that correctly, but apparently I didn't. Maybe I have to actually click on the door this time. Hold on. Try this again. There we go. I swear I clicked on the door, but it didn't actually happen. Well, my mistake. Whoops. There we go. Now we can go down to the utility room. God damn it. Speed running. Am I right? We know everything. So from this point, Anya's locked herself behind the medical bay. And she won't come out. She's like, you know, I'm done with this. You know, like, leave me alone. So we're going to talk to Swansea over here, who's completely intoxicated. And he's like, nah, like, I'm not going to let you in the utility room. You know, you've had your time. Like, well, not even that you've had your time. Just like, I'm not going to let you in. One bit. But we're going to try to convince him in a way in a moment by giving him another mouthwashing cocktail. So we're going to get the code scanner up. And so we'll talk about the cocktail in a second. At this point here, we're going to do our only kind of like tiny allowed not really out of bounds, but a little strat that he can do, which is you can skip a phase of going down the stairs if it will let me. If it will let me. There we go. So we can just like go off the edge and fall down, and that skips a phase of us walking through excuse me, the stairs downwards, because it does take a bit of a while to go down. If you're doing glitch, you literally just no clip off and then let go of no clip and you fall down. Do that multiple times until you get to the bottom and then go towards your next destination, which is trying to get the mouthwash bottle from Polly at the other way. Now, depending on how this will go, we may be taking a few little breaks in between our way to get there, because a disfigured, real version of Polly is completely like roaming all of this holding area of all the mouthwash boxes. Okay, hold on. Hi. Nice teeth, mate. You might need to go to a hairdresser at some point, but yeah. So every time that happens, we do have to obviously stop, because if he gets us, then we go back to the beginning or to the last checkpoint. So right there, that's the kind of the checkpoint that you can go from. So I wanted to make sure I was over there before I did anything. Okay, there we go. Right. So it was really weird, actually. When I was doing this in practice, I got no interruptions, and I've never seen that myself. So I got very, very lucky, and I saved a good 10 seconds, but it's never going to happen again, especially during a GDQ run. Stop. Where are you? There you are. That's 3 times. That's the most amount of times I've ever had horse friend decide to stop me, so that's never happened before. Anyway. Right, so there we go. There's Polly right at the end there. They've got the mouthwash bottle, and what we're basically getting the mouthwash bottle for is a disinfectant for this Daisuke's cuts all over his body and stuff for that. And you can hear just how much pain that Daisuke is going to be in a second. Lovely. Lush. Lush. I can't say I've ever experienced mouthwash on a cut before, but I don't think I'd recommend it anytime soon. Okay, right, so we need to go this way. God damn it, I completely forgot what I was doing. Get the sweetener from Daisuke's bed because he loves sugary things, and he stole it. We get the mouthwash. Wait, I just got an achievement. Okay, I just ended up trying to use the bottle of mouthwash and I got an achievement for it. Nice. Huh. You thought that would have been something that would have done in like my normal playthroughs. No. That's exactly how I was feeling, mate. Thank you. Like, ooh, ah. Yeah, that's how I got an achievement. Ooh, ah. Huh. I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked I never did that, huh? Anyway, we basically have made a spiked cocktail. And the reason that we're giving Swansea a spiked cocktail is because we want to get ourselves into the utility room. And obviously, because he's guarding it, he won't let us in. So if we make him pass out, oh my goodness me, we can take his keys and then we can go into the room that was guarded. Very lovely human beings. Am I right? Okay, spamming again. There we go. And we go over to the door. We click on the thing, use the utility key. That's a nice little swan thing. Ha! I get it. I finally get it. Swansea. I know. It finally just clicked, by the way. And I'm not even kidding. It just clicked. I wonder if that was intentional. Okay, spamming fruit. There we go. Right, so what's happening here is that we realize, okay, there's loads of cryopods in here. And there's one remaining, but Swansea basically said that all this time that there was completely no access and it was completely filled up with foam. There's just no way of getting in. Except it's kind of absolutely fine in this way. So why was Swansea lying to us in the first place? And why was there one cryopod left over? What was he using it for? Was he using it for himself? Was he using it for maybe one individual on the flight or anything like that? Nobody knows. I mean, I think it might be for... I think it might have been for himself, but hey, I can't remember anyway. Find a gun. Okay, so we've got to talk to Anya, I think, at this point now. And I think... Okay, so if this is the part I'm thinking of, this is something that I'm going to basically say, like, very, very delicately go over, and I'll say, do watch the lore explained. There's some sensitive content warnings and stuff like that, so just go watch the lore explained and it'll make a lot more sense. Essentially what's happening here is that Anya's kind of consoling to us that, like, she's going through a certain situation at the moment, and she kind of needs support, and, you know, she feels like she hasn't had it for a while, and that, like, she's had to come to this kind of situation and be like, yeah, seriously, this is exactly what's happening. And it's kind of like a big reveal, a big drop, but again, full content and sensitive ones, we gloss over it for a little bit. Oh, this is actually fun, because I think I watched a boundary break video for this little bit here. Initially, you were going to be able to see the whole thing, but they swapped it to this little, like, panning out view because, you know, you don't see an axe to the face sort of stuff, but there is actually a full animation of him receiving an axe to the face and him being like, blop. So it's kind of interesting when you see, like, these kind of out of bound explained videos, because, like, you get to see more about, like, you know, the certain the character animation stuff like that. Like, it's so cool that it's got, like, out of bounds videos. I love seeing that sort of stuff as well. Right, so from this point, Swansea's just like, okay, I've done my bit now. I've dealt with GDQ. The rest is up to you now, basically. So we're now going to get a gun for self-protection, I guess. The code is 739. It's always this. Done. Take the gun. Cody starts laughing for some maniacal reason, and then Swansea's out to kill everybody else on board because he, like, leave no traces behind kind of situation. And thankfully, the time skips before it actually happens. So, yeah. Got a gun. Everything's fine, I guess. Now, this part's really cool, actually. When I play this myself, like, I was like, oh my god, what a reveal! So this whole time, we've never seen what Curly looks like outside of the bandages and stuff like that. But this is the only time that we get to see a blonde, handsome-looking Curly, like, in the flesh. And it's fun as well, once again, talking about the boundary break video. His shoes are fully modeled as well, and we never actually get to see it in the course of our normal playthrough. But he's wearing kind of like Uggs kind of shoes, or that kind of like Birkenstock kind of shoes. It's really funny. Dapper shoes. Dapper shoes. Okay, so Jimmy's basically going to try to fix, try to sort everything. And if you remember at the very beginning of the run, how we had, like, the system failure and, like, everything was going, you know, to poo. Jimmy was the cause of it all. It was all Jimmy's fault. So that perspective that you saw right at the beginning was Jimmy basically like, hey, I'm about to wreck this ship. So now, because Jimmy wrecked the ship, he's like, oh, yeah, maybe I should go and bring Curly over to the table to see my dead friends. Happy birthday! It's just... what a way to celebrate. What an absolute way to celebrate. So you got your dead friend Swansea over there. He's drinking his mouthwash. All this sort of stuff. We're going to get the knife and we're going to say happy birthday to Curly. Everybody in the chat say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Anyway, so as you can tell, is getting a little bit more bizarre. things are getting a little bit more distorted. So you can see basically these are all kind of like as I was saying, visual responses and emotions that they're all going through as well, and the guilt that they're feeling, and it's a lot of stuff. So now we've entered into the major kind of bizarro experiences. So that was Daisuke, and even though we saw him get chopped up in the face and stuff like that, we just saw him absolutely fine just walking. Okay, so from this point, I have to turn the volume up for a little bit so I can actually hear the bells. Every time that you hear the bells, that's the only time that you can start walking, basically. And you can't go outside of the edges. You can't look forwards and walk, because otherwise the haunting presence of Daisuke basically kills you. And initially this haunting, the redness that kind of like bellows over you was actually meant to be loads of Daisuke's face, but in turn they made it into like a sort of, you know, like when you get like the blood in your eyes, that sort of stuff, that kind of environment, and just all kinds of fun and distorting. And now we're going into a huge gravity shifting situation because fun. Now, big thing here. You see these little graves that are going to be over to the side, like, you know, the little, like the tombstones and the graves and stuff like that. Those are all graves of Daisuke. You never see it in the run, but it was found out through she says through the boundary break videos that all of the bodies that were inside were all Daisuke's. And it just kind of adds like even more of like a, oh god, that's some real guilt that Jimmy's feeling right now. God damn. So it's like it adds so much more to the story than you would initially have thought of. It's so cool. And you can see that, like, the matter of fact that like we're having to go through the events right now is also kind of similar to the experience that Daisuke went through, which was basically Daisuke. You remember earlier on when he got stuck in an event, he was trying to go up to Anya to try to console her and to try to sort out the situation, but obviously got stuck in there and got like harmed and electrocuted and stuff like that. So yeah, and we found a random swansea over here just tied up. Turning down the volume a bit for my tinnitus friends and for myself because tinnitus sucks. Thankfully, it's a pitch that doesn't mostly affect tinnitus users, but I'd rather be safer than sorry, if you know what I mean. Now, quite a few of the Mouthwashing speedrunning community friends figured out that there is a better setup for doing this little section here. Initially, we would have gone over to just behind us to the left as a setup, but just beside the doors here, Swansea is basically going to try to come to us and kill us with an axe, and we're going to try to shoot Swansea 3 times. If you park yourself just here, he's always going to spawn to the left. Makes life easier. I think it's like, here and there it might be faster and slower, but like, this is just the safest situation to do it because he's always going out from that way. One more shot. You kind of look for the distorting visuals and you can hear the static rising a little bit. Gosh. There you go. Super easy. Thanks, community. Love ya. Okay, so, and then we have this really kind of like weird slideshow experience of like real life video against like obviously the game, and like the juxtaposition right now is incredible. And the fact that you got like this kind of silhouetted look, it kind of reminds me a lot of, who's the guy who did the Birds movie, that horror movie? Hitchcock, is it? I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it reminds me a lot of like a Hitchcock movie, that kind of silhouetting. But yeah, it's really cool. Like, from here on out, it's gonna get wilder though, because if you look down in a second, hi Curly. So it just gets more and more bizarro. It's fantastic. So now we're going to go in a circle for a while. There's going to be loads of eyes that spawn on the walls, you know, just a standard Friday night to the clubs, and it's, you've had a good time, and then you're walking out, it's like, oh no, the fresh air hit me. Oh, eyes, ew. And then the walls decide to disappear as well, and the eyes do nothing but look at you. Now we're inside an esophagus. It's so like, it just flips the script so quickly. Like, hi, loads of eyes. I'm in your literal, like, you know, your chest and your lungs right now. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'm going to do a little bit of a turnaround here. I can't remember if I showed this in my glitch showcasing of this, but I'm going to do a bit more of a view here. That was all inside of Curly's esophagus. Just a huge bellowing head of them, and you know, we're just inside of their mouth, of course, normal things. And then we also find Curly over there, kind of strapped to some kind of board. But don't worry about it. Let's watch some royalty-free animation, shall we? And now we're going to get Curly's leg out of the cake, of course, and then we're going to go to click one. Oh, not that one. 1, 3, 4. Go open his mouth and feed him his own leg. You know, just a normal Saturday night after the Friday night. So you can actually follow where his leg's going through all of his, like, I guess his intestinal tract or his esophageal tract. And then we're going to turn around and go to the TV. The TV turns from a real life royalty-free footage of people eating meat to the point where it says help me. And now we're in space, the one place that's uncorrupted by capitalism. Space. And then you just got you got Jimmy here. He's going to be confronting a literally flaming Curly, like, you know, he's sitting on a chair, he's on fire, and now he's basically confronting his demons as well. He's actually kind of like having that almost weird heart-to-heart talk with Curly, who's on fire. This is the Sunday after the Saturday after the Friday night out, right? Okay, so spamming through the dialogue. Here we go. He's just like, I mean, this is kind of like, you know, when he obviously got burnt up in the first place after the explosion from Jimmy's, you know, emergency crash situation at the very beginning of the game. This is him in that kind of like that snapshot but infinite on fire situation. That's basically what's going on. Also, this section's a little bit weird. If you're not comfortable with sort of stuff, just turn away for like about 2 minutes because it's weird. So first and foremost, we're going to try to find, where is it? Try to find a horse body inside of this. Oh my god, I'm not fine. There it is. So we just got like baby horses inside of this weird sack thing. There's another one. Of course. And then if you look in here, you can see baby. It's a little bit messed up. I won't touch on it too much, but baby. Now I got to stand back to show this to you because again, if you haven't played this game, this is kind of like a very kind of like iconic scene. It's messed up. I'll talk about it in a second. Oh, clean. I hope it hurts. I hope this hurts. I hope this hurts. So that was basically like a poly amalgamation centipede kind of situation. It's disturbing. Extremely disturbing. I don't know what this is meant to resemble. I wish I could tell you. It might be... I think I actually know what it is now. Oh, okay, yeah. I can't talk about it because it's a little bit too much. Oh, bollocks! I would have had to do like a big reset there. Basically, if you touch the poly centipede, then you have to basically try to die 3 times. If you die at that point, you have to reset and do the 3 times again. So you don't want to get caught by poly at any point. There we go. There's 2. Yeah, a polypede. You type of place. I love it. Polypede. I think that's gonna have to be the speedrunner community name for this monstrosity. Very nicely done. Appreciate you. I know that we got some speedrunners from the community here as well. Polypede, everybody. Yeah, we all agree on that. Okay, where is it? Okay, that should be fine. Doesn't matter if we get caught. So after the third one, we then get transported to another kind of bizarre thing, which is like this big infinite hallway of loads of different things that goes on. So all of these things here are all the ID cards of the members aboard the carrier vessel of goods of Mouthwash. And then it just, the infinite amount of cards, it just constantly spawns to the point that it actually causes like these. And at the same time with the IDs cards, there's going to be loads of bottles of Mouthwash that fall down, of empty bottles. It might be of how many Swansea has consumed. I do not know. Or the whole crew to try to get through the fact that they ran out of food, essentially. And then we're going to see our friendly mascot over there. We're going to see hi to Polly. Say hi, Polly. Go talk to him. Just spam through all of this right now because we are nearly near the end of the game, actually. Yeah, this is the last chapter. So, at the end of this point, we kind of like... Yeah, 0 hours before Judgment. So, Judgment means is that it's going to be that Curly... Well, Jimmy thinks that he's doing Curly good justice and, you know, the right thing after doing months and months of wrong thing. And because there's only one cryo chamber remaining, he's going to put Curly into the cryo chamber for the hopeful retrieval of him within 0 to 20 business years. And maybe he can survive afterwards. Jimmy thinks it's the right thing, so he's going to do the honorable thing of making sure that there are no witnesses, including himself. And that's basically the end. I know, it's a really messed up game, isn't it? And I think that's another reason why this game is beloved by most, is because of this kind of PSX style that it goes for, the kind of the effects, the storylining, the fact that it's so non-linear. It tells a fantastic story, like genuinely. And it touches a load of different emotions, a load of different heartstrings. It touches topics and sensitive bits, but it's all done very well. And it's genuinely one of my favorite horror games of 2024, hands down. And I know for a lot of people, it's theirs as well. So, yeah, Jimmy's like, no one can hurt you now. We fixed it. Don't worry, I'll continue to fix it. And it's all on you. Within 0 to 20 business years, it's all on you to carry on your legacy, basically. So Jimmy's going to go off and do, I guess, his own right thing. They did it. And... time.
GG.
Goddamn. 38 minutes 53.51 seconds RTA with a 37:33.60 IGT, or sorry, LTA. LRT. I know the terms for speedrunning is fine. Not the best run, like 2 minutes and 32 minutes over my PB, but at the same time, there is a lot to go for this game. It's a very, very iconic game. Wrong Organ killed it, and I'm excited to see what more comes from Wrong Organ. And I think they've even got a free prequel game as well, which is like How Fish Are Made or something like that. It might be wrong, but definitely go check out Mouthwashing. Definitely go check out Wrong Organ's games. Go check out the devs. They're sick. They're absolutely sick. We are going to be moving over to another video game in a second that I'm going to be bringing you the second speed, well, technically the third and last speed run, but my second. But yeah, but if you've enjoyed this run, I'll do plugs now, and I'll do plugs in the next one as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed this run, check me out on twitch.tv/NicoHeart. You can find me Nico Hearts on most of the socials, at Hello Nico Hearts. Yeah, come check me out. I do speedruns, variety streaming. I play games with weird controllers. I'm actually going to be doing Undertale on a bicycle controller for the Passion Project Hotfix for Amber Cyprian. And I'm going to be cycling at 2 a.m. for about 4 hours. So definitely come check us through, come support us, and come join the community. Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you, Nico Hart, for that run. If you do want to check out more Nico Hart, as we said, he does have a couple of GDQ Hotfix appearances, one in a few minutes, and one, I think the other one's after GDQ, right?
Yeah, it's the 24th of January. I forget the time, but then...
it'll be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
As well, the link should be in chat. Anyway, we do have one more run for you tonight before we get to that. I do have a few announcements. One, if you do miss any of the shows or events, you can check out the VODs at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. Now, also, I do apologize. I've been under the weather, so if I sound sick, I've been a little sick. I am getting better, but yeah. We do have you can go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to check out our season 4 schedule. This is the schedule for all our shows, and you get more of an in-depth look at the week's runs. As well, thank you for anyone who did sub, Prime Gaming, gift subs, bits, or anything like that. It does keep GDQ running in the interim, so thank you very much for that. Anyway, we do have one more run for you. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Everyone, welcome back from the break. Hopefully you enjoy that run of Mouthwashing. It is pretty fun to see how maybe the less traditional games can still be sped ran and have a good time all throughout. That being said, between Mouthwashing and this next game, I feel like it's going to be the exact opposite in terms of a run. This game kind of slipped in the cracks as earlier in 2024. You may not remember it, but it is certainly one of my favorite runs of the year to watch, and I am sure Nico Hart's going to give it a great go. I do also want to give a special thank you to Nico Hart. This run was a little bit of a last-minute setup. Some plans did get kind of mixed up, so I just want to give my thanks to that early on. Anyway, here is Alone in the Dark Black Goat with Nico Hart. Take it away.
Welcome back. Right, so this is the second run and my last run, and actually the last run before a GDQ of Hotfixes. So again, huge honor to be able to do this run, and again, thanks for putting me on last minute to do this as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, well, like I say, this is the 2024 version of Alone in the Dark. Obviously, this is the 7th iteration of Alone in the Dark in the series. I like it. I personally like this one. This was a lot of fun. When this came out, like, I was one of the first early few with a few of friends, like Captain Ezekiel with Living Looney Bin, where we're all like desperately trying to route and strats and make the auto splitter for it. Also, big shout out to Rumi for their help with the auto splitter. The auto splitter for this game was a pain. But it's...
I do want to say one thing early, because I know a lot with this game, and especially, I don't think we talked about this part much. For anyone who does not know, though, Alone in the Dark has 2 character selections. You can either pick Carnby or Emily. So with that, entirely your call, Nico. I'm letting you pick entirely.
Yeah. So we are going for Emily. It is the easier run of it. And there's some cool strats. We're going to be doing some out of bounds, which is kind of funny from going from glitchless to out of bounds. Let's just crack right into it. The time will start as soon as we see, after we picked Emily, there's going to be some on-screen text. That is time. So I'm actually going to go back quickly because I'm going to start recording. I haven't actually done a public submission run of this for speedrun.com, so this is automatically going to be a PB. Start the recording. Okay, so let's go to easy, and we're going to go to modern. Just, it's fine. It doesn't cause any differences. Everybody spam your frog emotes in the chat. Big frog. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we're going to be selecting Emily, and time will start now. Right, let's get this going. So I'm going to be very upfront. My commentary for this is not great. Because of like how quickly we put this together and I had to relearn the run, I don't remember this run far too much. So I'm just going to kind of commentate on, like, you know, the things that we're doing and like what we're doing specifically in the run in the certain moment. So what we're picking up there is we're picking up a key and a flashlight, which we're going to have throughout the course of this game. We never use a flashlight once. So it's one of those kind of pointless pickups that you think might be useful in your playthrough, but nah. We are running on a version of this game, which, as you can tell, it's a little bit choppy here and there. But it is one of the ones that hasn't been patched to stop the out-of-bounds techniques that we are going to be doing from this point onwards. Once again, we're going to be picking up a few more items which will help us to get around the house. There we go. Use key. And this is going to be the mansion of the name Desetto. So if I recall correctly, with the fact that our name is Emily Hartwood, our uncle Jeremy Hartwood has mysteriously gone missing, and we need to go over here and find out why. So we hired a PI detective, which was Carnby. And Carnby's, in their own story, is going to try to find out what's going on, and in turn, Desetto's got some hidden secrets. Very, very hidden secrets that kind of distorts between different realities, like, you know, going in between I won't say fantasy, but kind of that, you know, different reality and stuff for that. We get to meet some other wonderful friends who run the mansion, the Seto. And immediately at this point, we're going to go over to do our first little puzzle, which is one of the easiest things that you can do in the video game. Well, where am I going? We go over to here. We put this one to here. Put this one over to here. And this one over to here. Puzzles. Easy peasy, am I right? So from this point, we get like more documentation and understanding of the talismans, which are kind of like a big feature of this game, basically. Now, the talismans will help us to unlock more entryways and more, like, opens up portals into different dimensions. That's interesting. You know what? That I've actually never seen before, where the second guy doesn't move at all. That made my life so much easier, because usually that guy actually blocks the, you know, he blocks the way and you can't get through. He was motionless. Huh. Blessed run? Maybe. Sometimes these doors are open, but they're not today, so there goes the unblessing. It's fine. So we got ourselves some keys that will, again, help us get into the next area. We're trying to get over to... I don't know if it's like Jeremy's... I don't think it's like Jeremy's apartment or something like that, but it's going to be an owl. How dare you? Nobody asked for a slapping today. Especially not like at nearly 6 a.m., please. Yeah, so we're going to be using, I think it's the Baptiste keys. And from this point onwards, we're going to be avoiding yet another weird monstrosity thingamajig. Now, again, you can go around the door perfectly so that you can take no damage, as you saw just there. Dodge through those guys, because they really don't have any, like, hitbox at this kind of certain times. So, easy peasy to get through. And we need to do pick up the talisman, and the talisman has a kind of like an operation of code. The first one that we need to do is 358. So let's get it down, and hopefully I can remember the direction for this. Oh, wrong way. There we go, 358. And inside of the little talisman bit, we can see a figment of what we need to go and discover, basically. It's kind of like, you know, the hint towards what we need to do and stuff like that.
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood.
And it's good to see you, person who I've forgotten the name of. I hope you have a good day. Cool. I don't know. Right, we're going to be doing our first Out of Bounds trap, by the way. So if you like Out of Bounds, this runs for you. Also, it might be... Is that in view now, or did I mess it up? I don't know. I tried to center my screen, and I don't know if I messed it up a little bit. Probably not. All right, here we go. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, I've got to reload. I accidentally pressed escape twice, and by doing that, I messed up. Hey, I fixed my screen. There was a little bar at the bottom. Perfect. Windows centering, you savior. Okay, so once we get through, somebody is asking what the Black Goat ending is. I can try to explain if I remember, but first and foremost, let's get this strat going first. So we need to go through here, look up, and then down. There we go. And we wait for about 40 seconds.
Well, while we're waiting, I can actually explain Black Goat for you here.
Perfect.
So Black Goat is the game's actual, like, main ending. If you remember, there's, like, 3 endings. One of them ends really early. One of them is, like, a secret ending that ends even earlier than that. And then Black Goat is, hey, here's the final boss that you actually fight.
Pretty much. And the final boss is fun.
I think a lot of the speedrun community, what they liked is they liked the ability to end the game a little earlier because speed, right?
There we go.
But, you know, it's not always about ending the game slightly faster. I think it's cooler if we watch that final boss. It's a cool fight. It's like, hey, why? Yeah, because, like, you have Grace, Black Goat, and Join a Cult. And there's also Radical Acceptance, but I don't remember that one.
Yes, it is Radical Acceptance, yes. Obviously the fastest route is going to be the Grace ending, because you literally just go talk to Grace and it's done. Black Coat does add like an extra 2-3 minutes onto it, but it is a tough fight. It's pretty good. Radical Acceptance, there is like certain criteria that you have to fulfill in order to be able to actually get the thing, and then you have to press certain inputs at a very specific moment in the game to be able to actually fully unlock it. It's one of those kind of things of like, you know, hey, do the Konami code at a certain time, but it's a cool ending though. Right, so let me explain what just happened there. So you saw that I was waiting by that wall for a while. The reason that we're doing that is that once we autosave or like we load a chapter for the first time, all the properties have kind of been loaded in place. But the moment that we look up and then pause, some of the assets and properties start to deload. Specifically walls, and they're invisible walls as well. So by pausing at that bit, it just helps it to deload even more. We can just walk through the side of the building, easy peasy. And now we're going through the out of bounds in towards our next area, and you can see it starts to spawn in now. We did a lot of stuff within the auto splitter to be able to track the XYZ coordinates of our positioning so that we can literally just go from one place to another. This went through loads and loads of iterations of trying to make it faster, because initially we would actually get ourselves into the swamp, and then we had to keep on doing the swamp sort of stuff. And then we found that we could just basically go around it and completely miss a load of different stuff. It's really good. Now, we kind of have to hang around in here, because if we go in that specific point, it decides to start bringing us down, which is exactly what we want, because we need to be on the floor at this point so that we don't, like, reload into above the invisible walls. And then this little gap here puts us back into the actual main area of the game. Easy peasy. So that was our first major out of bounds strat. Really fun. Now we're going to be getting these little talismans here. Get away from me. Okay. So the puzzles here is that you have to line these things up in a very specific way. And then it's going to be multiple often. We have to put the one in the specific order and then the specific direction. And we need to come back to that little door that you saw there with 3 of the little talisman things that we're picking up over the course of this little bit here. Now, when you go into this little bit here, it's going to put you in a permanent slow walk where you can't run as well. So the way that we figured out to be able to go faster is just by whacking your weapon. And as soon as you get onto a form of floor, you just start spamming spacebar immediately, and you can get through those enemies. No issue. It's fun. It's fast. We love it. Now, during world record speedruns, at these kind of points where we see the icon in the top left, it's better to be able to like save and reload at that point, because everything just kind of like has reloaded and respawned to a certain point where it's better all around for performance. And it sets certain enemies in specific ways. But seeing as we're doing an RTA run, we're just going to go completely for it. No saves unless I mess up. It's fine. Now, this omen here, this is going to be kind of like one of the ones that we pick up. I thought that we pick up early, but like we're going through all the different ways. No, wait, am I thinking of a different bit? Yeah, I'm thinking of a different bit. Yeah, what I was going to mention there is that we actually do get like these little like lenses or talisman thingamajiggies as well, but we do it in a way that we pick up 2 before we go and get one of them, because it just helps for the specific kind of routing. That will be when we go down into like the ruins bit, I think it is. Right, so let's go to this thing, and we need to go omen first and then the blessing. Then we need to turn it around 180 degrees, and then this one 90 degrees, and then bosh. So you can see the pattern of it by those little like lines on the top. We got to try to match those lines, and that's pretty much it. And then as we go through more again of this, like, other reality and other world, we can see more of the monsters starting to spawn, because I can't remember if it's something to be like, Jeremy's subconscious is kind of like really coming through. Oh, Unreal Games, I love you so much. You can hear the audio engine is starting to fade. Whoa, I haven't seen you there before. Get out of the way. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? That's never happened before.
Yay!
That's twice. That's twice. I've never seen that guy around there. He was just standing there menacingly. Okay, then great, cool.
He's devious.
Here we go.
Yeah.
When did I say he was alone in the dark? 2024.
Heck, please. How long were you waiting to pull that pun? Genuinely.
I don't. Any excuse really.
Of course, mate. Right, so we got the 3rd talisman, so now we can finally put everything into a specific spot, and then we get to see Jeremy for the first time, which we're going to be skipping because cutscenes and RTA. We need to go up, then we need to go down, down, and then down, down. Then we go, put this in place, then... Excuse me. There we go. It's really weird how it's on the X and Z. There we go. Also fun. There we go. Now we can skip. Oh, you know what's great? I forgot to set my auto splitter. 1 second. Okay, I didn't. Weird. All right. Whatever. It's just not splitting for some reason. I'm gonna do a manual split in a second. What is strange, but... this key. Come on. Press this button. There we go. Press this button. There we go. I split. Yeah, for some reason my auto splitter isn't working. I will touch base on that one later. I don't know why. Anyway, so now that we've done that, we kind of got snapped back into reality. Oop, there goes gravity. And we're kind of now trying to do the next objectives, which we got to try to go into Jeremy's like office space and then try to figure out more clues around this way. Hey, here comes our second out of bounds strat, by the way. This is a little bit of a fun one. Now, I'm going to tell you a lot of funny story in a second. These out of bounds sometimes are hardware dependent, and we don't know why. A few of our friends, like Catlink and Captain Ezekiel, their PCs just don't like it. So I'm going to try something. Okay, so sometimes... No, not that one. Sometimes I can just get instant walkthroughs of these invisible walls. Sometimes it just works, but I wanted to try to see if it works. Is it loading? Oh, God, come on, come on. Oh, okay. I put myself right towards the end. Thanks, autosaving. I hate the... Hi, this can't be. Go back to the autosave. Excuse me? Thank you. Sorry, like, it's so easy to click a wrong save by accident, so I do occasionally do that. So just ignore. Nothing happened there. Nothing happened. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay. Let's give it one more quick try. There we go. See? I can just get it immediately, and I don't know... What do you mean I'm trapped inside of the cabinets? Excuse me. What is this? What is happening right now? Come on, man. Let's try this again. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Nope. God damn it. So you have to be very specific in the way that you go through the out of bounds. And if you do press escape again, then it kind of reloads things in. Out of bounds strats, am I right? Out of bounds strats, everything's fine. Okay, here we go. So yeah, you can see all the stuff deloading. That's actually the perfect cue. Perfect, there we go, I did it. First try is a charm. First try, every try, am I right? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to autosave again. Because we just got the autosave, but then, you know, it helps to kind of put things into a point where we can then do the out of bounds strats easier rather than two consecutively. So we're going to be doing yet another one, which is going to be into Jeremy's office. And let's see if I can do it immediately again. No. Okay, so sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But this one is challenging because of how little wiggle room that we have to actually set the strat up, if that makes sense. So let's give it another quick try. Otherwise, I'll wait for a few seconds before we do it. Okay, here we go. So it's around here. And... okay, here we go. There we go, perfect. All right, so I managed to get it. Now we have to use either the 8 WASD keys or your mouse to try to put yourself in a perfect positional alignment so that you can trigger that little cutscene action here. Now we've got to do more puzzles and putting things in places. So let's put this thing over here. Then this one goes over here. Then we bring this one down over here. And then we move this one over here, which then spawns the number 941. And then we don't have to put the number into a talisman. It does it for us. Thank you, talisman. I love it when you do things for me.
Wait, what's going on?
So after we've done this, again, it's showing us where we need to go to next as the point of, the next direction we should go to for discovering more about what's going on with Jeremy and why stuff is happening. By the way, one more out of bounds to try to get us back through. Let's see what we can do. Okay. No. Okay, so I wanted to try it again because I did it earlier on today and I got it first try super quickly, but again, it's all about like how your PC wants to handle and stuff like that. Here we go. Okay. Give it a second or two. My game crashed.
What a game so far, huh? What a game.
That's new.
One of the
Awesome.
upsides is this is the last run before GDQ, so we have a pretty generous estimate if we need it.
Yeah. It's not often that we have game crashes on GDQ, but sure, why not? Okay, here we go again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it. No! God damn it. Okay, here we go. One more time. Well, I've sent in a crash report. It's fine, even though this game's already been out for a while and they're probably not doing any more updates. Anyway, here we go again. Okay, seeing that little bar there might be a good clue. There we go. Yay! First try every try.
It was one long try, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what a great showcasing. So yeah, the out of bounds can really mess up with the game, as you so can see. If you do it a certain wrong way, or if you go into a certain like weird spot or whatever it just decides to crash. But the crashes are very, very rare. I'm just glad I got it during my GDQ showcase, so even better. I don't know how I could come back from that, honestly. Oh god, I just snort laughed. Oh no, that's going to be on the internet forever. Anyway, so now we're inside of this kind of, I think it's kind of like a big library sort of situation. Because you can see there's like loads of books and there's loads of like a big monumentous area where there's like loads of light and books. I almost got trapped on there as well. How cursed is this run going to get? Seriously. I don't know what to say. So yeah, but like this is going to be the first time that we get to encounter the mysterious figure person called the Dark Man. And this guy, if you stand close to him, he whittles down your HP. So there's actually going to be one point where we actually do try to sneakily get around him without us depleting all of our HP. You'll see that soon. But we're going to be doing another glitch in a second, which is going to be where we try to drop the ladder to go downwards. But we're going to try to teleport ourselves down to the bottom of the ladder straight away. So here we go. And down. Lovely. I love doing that strat. It's so much fun. So that little strat there, they actually did patch out in the future, like in the recent iterations. So obviously down patching so we can have some fun, am I right? That's the important thing. So you can see now in the bottom right that my HP bar depleted massively, and this is super loud, so I'm turning my volume down. Sorry for your ear holes. Like this section is just like abnormally loud for no reason, and the weird balancing of the audio in this game is a little bit of one of those things of like I do criticize a lot because it's just, you know, it's just egregiously loud for no reason. I've even turned the audio down in game, and it's still loud. Right, so here comes a bit that.
I will say.
I don't know about this one.
I will say one thing about this enemy that you're dealing with right now. I think the name of this enemy, I don't even remember, but they look like the unknown from that budget Willy Wonka thing that happened like the beginning of 2024.
God, I actually remember you saying that as well. You
look, everyone, like it's the unknown. Like, why?
God, that whole Willy Wonka experience was a thing. It was a thing.
It was.
But at the same time, good 2024 memories. Speaking of 2024 and us playing 2024 horror games, 2024 horror experiences in real life as well. Anyway, right, so now that we've got ourselves into this elevator, we're now going to be teleported. Whoa! 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 You have to teleport there. Oh, that's great.
What a run.
All right. Oh, this is awesome. This game's amazing. Right, let's do another weird kind of out of boundsy sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park us over here. We're going to go, oh God, our eyes there for a second. We're going to bring ourselves over to 30 FPS for good reasons. Turn ourselves around. We want this monster to hit us. Good hit, mate. Very well done. Do you want to do it again? It'd be good if I was healed. You remember when I picked up that heal and didn't use it? That's why. Oh. I know it's a speedrun this game. Yeah. My HP is like. There you are. Oh, I was gonna say, you want to take your time? Heal up a lot. There we go. All right. Now we're in a good spot to try out this strategy. Shall we do it? No. Okay, so he would have basically splooged on us there, and we don't want that. You want to get out of? Oh, reset this bit. Like, we need to be in that very specific spot that you saw there. So, I'm not gonna take that. Quick reset, easy peasy. Okay. Let's go back around then. Let's keep on the 30 FPS for a moment, just so that we can make our way through. Yep, he's coming through. Good. And we healed a few times. And let's go back around. Thanks for the generous estimate, by the way, Rich. Right, here we go. Let's see if we get it this time, shall we? Come on. What are you doing? Get us up there. Oh, my God. Okay, we put him into a bit of a backwards position, so maybe we can try this again. Come on. Do your thing. Will this entice you? Why are you not lifting us up? Oh my God. There we go. Finally. Yeah. Okay. So options. Now we get the video back to unlimited. Oh my God. So from this point onwards, we're going to try to get over to this little corner here. If it wants to let us at this point, we need to get on top of the fence. If it want to let us. Oh, come on. Why? This is supposed to be the easiest part. The hardest part was getting up here. What? There we go. Okay, so then we look over here. Then we turn around. Everything starts to deload. And then we start going through the out of bounds. And then we go... No, you are kidding me. I'll tell you what happened there. There is a building on the other side. I went through it, and then it stopped me from going out of the building. So I need to stay closer to the other building. Oh my God, why is this run so cursed for me today? What did I do wrong? I was doing so well with mouthwashing. What happened with Alone in the Dark? This was still a PB run, though.
Hey, either way, I do want to say, I do applaud the run, even if it's, let's say, going not the... It's a little scuffed, but... I'll say, this run's immensely difficult to learn, and the fact that you're at this point already, I would say it's pretty good.
It's pretty good when I remember to heal! Oh my God. It's 6:20 a.m. Like, it's fine, it's fine. It's not like I'm slowly losing all the brain cells by staying up way past my bedtime, am I right? Heal!
You know what? This is gonna be the one first try. Watch.
Yeah. When he doesn't spit worms at us, of course. There we go. You're right. You're right, Ek.
Yeah.
And you were wrong because we fell into the gap that we really didn't want to, so we got to reload. We did get up there first try, but the rest of it wasn't first try, so... Oh my God. I'm genuinely trying over here, so... Hey, everybody, this is the one.
It's the fun of the live showcase.
It's so true.
Something that's often missed in speedrunning, I feel like, especially people who watch videos, or, you know, maybe you watch a lot of PBs in general. One thing you don't get to often see is just how a run can go wrong, and during a live setting, you don't really have the chance to just, okay, I'm gonna reset the whole run and do it again. No, you're kind of, yeah, you gotta get it done, huh?
Yep. Welcome to the live nature of speedrunning. You see why speedrunners do a lot of resets? This is absolutely why. Okay, here we go. Good. No. Why? Oh, come on. Let's try it one more time. Hopefully I don't have to reset. Oh, you only get one shot at it. That's the worst part.
Oh, good. You know, we'll have a nice cheers when it does land. Also, that being said, what I think prior to this, when's the last time you touched the game prior to like this past week?
Someone going to speedrun.com and find out. I actually do not know.
I think probably the game's initial boom, but yeah, like it was a rather last minute like fill-in, so I do appreciate it heavily, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. There we go. Up we go. Seems like drinking the HP actually helped us somehow. Maybe I gotta look into that. I won't. Anyway, unlimited. Let's go again. Get up here. Good. And look at how smooth that was. Look how smooth that...
Nice and smooth.
Exactly. That's how it should have gone the first 20 times.
Some people in chat were saying they wanted to learn this run earlier. It just kind of is a nice showcase of how it's supposed to, you know, turn out with
exactly.
practicing.
So you got to imagine there's a lot of training, there's a lot of learning to be able to understand how to easily, I say easily, but like how well to pull off those like out of bounds strats, because they are tough. As you can so tell, you only get like a limited window, especially for that one. That, I think, took the longest to find the most convenient setup, if you know what I mean. So, it's... Yes, crackling audio. I agree with you about the Dark Man, yeah. That one is legitimately a really tough strat as well. So, I would say if you're keen to learn, get ready to get your, like, you know, your resets on and, like, your autosaves ready, because that one is the most major one you want to learn. Now, it's really funny. The first time, like, I even said this to Ek and DMs as well. Like, when I was relearning the run, I got all of the out of bounds first try each time, and one of them I wasn't even paying attention and I got them. I'll tell you which one that is in a bit. And again, it can go one way or the other this run. I mean, that's the nature of speedrunning in the first place, is that sometimes you get the perfect run, sometimes you get the literal worst RNG, or like, you know, certain, I don't know, certain properties of the game just does not line up. So again, you saw good from Mouthwashing, and then you saw the bad from Alone in the Dark. So it is the yin and yang of speedrunning for real. No, not that one. No, not that one. This one. The code is 238. 258 even, excuse me. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, now we're going to like the sarcophagus pyramids, like mines kind of area. Because, excuse me about, just because, yeah, just because. It, like, they really try to put like a load of different like themes and topics into towards the different areas of exploration in Jeremy's mind. I guess this is what it is. So, maybe Jeremy decided to go on a field trip one day and discovered some cool things, and yeah, why not? Or maybe this is he found some kind of like, I don't know, a talisman which belonged to some evil wicked spirits or something like that. I don't know. I've genuinely forgotten the story, so I'm making up some cool story arcs in my mind, okay? But I do love the look of the background, by the way, and that like full moon. It's really well lit and well presented in this way. I will give the game credit though, like outside of the hijinks that sometimes it does have, like say, you know, initially when this came out, the performance of it was not incredible, I won't lie, and they did do some patches here and there to try to improve the performance, and it did get a little bit better, but outside of that, it is still a pretty game though. Like, they did a lot of work with, like, you know, the different actors. They had the guy from... Oh, what series is it? I'm sure somebody... Ek, do you know Combi?
Yeah, I don't remember the actor's name, but he was from Stranger Things, I think.
That's his Stranger Things. Yeah. So it's really cool to see, like, you know, actors that we see in a lot of like beloved series of films get appearances in games, and I swear, like, the actual model looks fantastic, actually. So really well done. You think that was an eclipse? Hey, guess what? You're right. It was an eclipse, not a full moon. Look. When we're in the UK, we hardly get to see eclipses because, hey, everything's cloudy and wet. So go for game, please. Thank you. That's my excuse, is I'm British. Goes for most things. Yeah, David Harbour. That's it. Yes, David Harbour from Stranger Things. Yeah. So again, it's weird. I love seeing these kind of like these like either the cameos or like the full implementation of actors and stuff like that. So, I mean, what was it? Recently we had Vanilla Ice. Was it Vanilla Ice in Crime Boss Rocket City or something like that? And then we had Snoop Dogg in Fortnite. There's a lot of it happening right now, and I really love that. Wait, did I not do it properly? I didn't do it properly. God damn it. There we go. So we basically have to take this laser that's going across, of course, and we've got to put it into the relevant like points here because it helps to activate more about what's going on over here as well. Right. So here's a fun little speed strat. There's a board over on the other side, but we can actually use our weapon to hit the board through the ball into the other side and basically get this way down here early. And you remember when I mentioned about the fact that we're going to try to get 2 things for the price of 1? This is this moment now. So technically, this would be the 3rd thing that we would do in this kind of, you know, in the progress element. But we're getting to do this early beforehand. So it's good routing from everybody who's been working on this game. And honestly, like, for the matter of fact that, like, this run can be done, like, I think it was, like, 28 minutes LRT. Is genuinely mind-blowing. Like, Captain Ezekiel's cracked with this game, genuinely. And most other horror games, especially Resident Evil 7 and 8. So, yeah.
I will say, though, in terms of Captain Ezekiel, I do want to give them props. They were slated to be on the show today, but they were feeling under the weather, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll be, you know, all good in time for the run of Silent Hill 2 at GDQ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, best wishes, buddy. I hope you feel so much better. And like I say, if you do manage to get yourself well in time for GDQ, I'm extremely excited for your run. So all the best, my friends, and big love.
Yeah.
Okay, this game is really weirding out of me, man. Like, I shot that, the actual properties of the boards fell off, but the actual model stayed there. Oh, why, video game? Why do this to me so late? I swear, what kind of run is this? Anyway, there's going to be some more fun things. We're going to be doing like not really an out of bounds, but we're going to be utilizing like an inbounds property of which we can get out of where we shouldn't get out of. Would you class that as out of bounds, or would you not, though?
Could count.
Yeah, sure. An out of bounds sort of thing in Bijiki, but you'll see in a moment. It's fun, is all I'm going to say. There we go, good. Fun fact as well, once you've actually basically done all of the prompts, so every light that you've gone onto, you can just right-click out, and that means that you can get into like the movement aspect a lot quicker. So, again, if you're optimizing your run, that is one huge optimization that you can really utilize in your speedruns, basically. Just a skip. You know what? That's a smart way of saying it. Thank you very much, Wilo. Okay, so... what did I miss out on? Why? What did I miss out on? That should be active right now. This run is so cursed. That's fine. Oh no, video game, why you do this to me? Or brain, why do you do this to me? It wasn't this one, was it? Oh my, no. Oh God, it was that one. Really? I didn't complete that one? Oh, you're right, I didn't. I forgot to bring it over to the right, didn't I? Insert Marge groaning from Simpsons sound effects here. Right, let's get back up to where we were. You know what? Now I'm gonna primarily blame it on the fact that it's late. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm putting it primarily on that. I'm gonna take some melatonin and go straight to sleep. Okay, so here's what was supposed to happen: is that we get the final laser here, and then we bring it down towards what is basically like a little capsule for where there's like a hidden artifact, an item there. That's where you go. And now we're trying to get our way out because everything's collapsing. Oh, wait, you try to go one way. Oh, no, boulders fall down, so you have to go the alternative direction. Oh, wait, another alternative direction. Wait, the door's closed behind us. Yeah, it's very final situation. So here comes the fun thing. Shoot some bats first because they're getting our way. First, you got to reload. There's 3 of them. Shoot them quickly because you don't want to die. There's 1. There's 2. Where's the other one? Really? Thank you. Right, here comes a fun skip. You dash up on top of here. Okay, thank you. Okay. Then you got to use this little weird, like, ornament thing to try to push you up a level. Like that. And then you can go all the way over to here. There's actually a fast way of doing it, but it's the one we're using to help you get downwards. And even if you're a little bit of a top level, try to bring you down to the floor. And then there you go. You skip like a good like 20, 30 seconds just by doing that, basically. That is one of the hardest skips to do because the unpredictability of the ornament is arduous at best. But the matter of fact that I got that pretty quickly, I'm actually kind of happy with that. Like, generally, that was not bad. I don't... even on recording this run, I don't think I even want to submit this one. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it anyway, but my God. Anyway, right. So from here on out, we're going to be doing yet another out of bounds. So let's see if we can get it first try. Hey! God can do it so fast there. Sometimes it just works. Sometimes it just doesn't. I know that Ezekiel had to wait at one point over 1:30 for his PC to finally realize, oh yeah, hey, I can finally deload the properties in the game and stuff for that. Again, it's weird how it's so hardware dependent, but it is. Now, you saw earlier on when we were going into these like little out of bounds sections, I was going in a very specific path. We used kind of like very obvious reference points. My reference point here is you can see just above where my head is, it kind of looks like a little, either like a half circle, or if you look a little bit further down, it kind of looks a little bit like an X in the clouds. That is my reference point. And oh my God, I just looked up and it looks like a smiley face in the clouds. Can you see like the 2 eyes and then the big sweeping mouth underneath? I've speedrun this game for how long and I've only noticed a little smiley face in the clouds. This is my night. This is my absolute night. I love this. Okay, so where we're going to now is into like the snow area, like the big kind of like, well, I think we're going through like a pirate ship, which then, yeah, no, we go on top of like a pirate ship sort of situation, which then teleports us to this snow-like area. And then after that, we then got to fight, I think it's Jeremy or something like that. Right, so this is going to be my reference point. Probably about here I go through. I might take some damage. Here comes the major lag points. That's normal, by the way. That's normal. And then we need to kind of like navigate ourselves underneath the snow to a point that it pops us up. Like so. Perfect. So we've now handled the out of bounds section. We're into where we need to be. And there we go. Oh, God. Whoa, lag spike. Okay, then. Video game. Don't crash on me again. We've had one crash. Don't you give me 2. Don't give me the general satisfaction of having to deal with you. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I've had it up to here. And that's pretty low, okay? Anyway, so what's the best way I can describe this section here? So this is kind of like the prequel before the pinnacle fight that we're doing, which is again the Black Goat ending. And we got to fight a weird like amalgamation form of I think it's Jeremy. I can't remember. He looks normal, then he turns to not normal. But there is a way within the actual fight section that we can skip a whole like a whole iteration of the fight sequence by basically firing loads of the bullets into the body whilst it's standing up. You'll see in a moment. When you do that, you actually have to wait about 5 seconds. Otherwise, the game will crash when you try to skip the cutscene. Another kind of crashing point that this game can provide. It's so much fun. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Not good, not good, not good. I'm out of bullets. What the hell? Do you not want to go down? Thank you. Why did he take so long there? Wow. That was the worst fight I think I've ever done. Anyway, so now we got like yet another kind of puzzle where we have to do like the 2-5-4 thingamajiggy. Except this time it's more about like actually following the lines of where we need to place this whole disc-like situation in place. So we need to go right a few times to, I believe it's around here. Then we can swap the disc. And then we bring these 2 lines here. Oh, I'm going to go back. I was doing it wrong anyway. I'm glad I realized that before I decided to actually make a bad situation. Anyway, we go around one more time. And then we bring this one here. Perfect. Right, now we got like the second major fight before the end, basically. So here we go. And here comes Mr. Man. I'm running out of bullets, so let's do 1. Whoa, I need to heal. Okay, so right now I should try to stab him, but I've got to try to reload. But I think I've actually lost my opportunity. Just about. So I'm not going to be able to do it as well as I'd like it, but we're going to keep on going. Okay, go. Okay, reload. Get some more bullets. Ow. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, reload now. Here comes the phase skip. Here we go. Hopefully this works. No phase skip, sadly. That's fine. That's fine. We're still going to wait for a moment before we actually do... Okay, she just stabbed nothing. Okay, good. The lag spikes is real right now. I waited just a few seconds just in case they wanted to decide to lag out a little bit more. Okay, so... This is going to be overestimate. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep the estimate. You saw how this game was behaving and how I was behaving, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, it's the last one before GDQ anyway, so it's fine. We can go another 5 hours, can't we? Yeah. No. Anyway, so this is the prompt here that we have got to do to trigger the Black Goat ending. We know what to do. Fiery tree. That's exactly what we're going to do, right? So yeah, normal thing. So this is kind of like, apparently the tree was... the friends we made along the way, all the way through, and was kind of at the, like, kind of like the cause and solution of all of what's going on in here. I think it's something like that. Might be wrong, but either way. I'm going to try to get a few more bullets because we are severely out of ammo right now. So now's a really good time to loot before we actually do the final boss, which is, again... the Black Goat, but I think it's actually representational for something else, and I forget the name of it. I think it's the one that begins with Y. Also, the wind's really loud out there, by the way. Just a heads up. Sure, we never use it, but why not? All right, here we go. This is the main enemy of the Black Goat ending, and I guess the other endings that take you to here. This weird amalgamation, it's lovely. They got like 4 or 5 mouths at least. Disturbing. Just a little bit. Right, so let's reload our pistol. We got to shoot these little pink orbs. These things here are kind of like his health meters, if that makes sense, if you want to class it as such. And you got to try to avoid the onslaught of his attacks as well, because that's always important. There's 3. I think it's like 5 or 6 that you have to do as well, so... they spawn like every like maybe 5-8 seconds after you shoot each orb or bulb, whatever you want to call it. And then when we fall down, it's going to be, we got to shoot the legs and we got to shoot 8 on the sides of the body, basically. All right. So also when he's in his down state, there's going to be some lovely friends that spawn from it. We won't talk about how they're spawning it, but just know that they're spawning it. All right. Yeah. Here we go. And the lovely thing about easy is that they take 2 bullets and they're dead. Ugh. That's why we run easy, as you can imagine. Right, here comes another one. And then 1, 2. Ooh, nice fall animation. I love that. Okay, so there's another one. 1, 2, and you're dead. Good. Reload right now because it might start standing up. No, one more maybe. No, it's going to stand up. Okay, so from this point onwards, here you see the bulbs are going to be spawning on the legs. There's one. Ow, heal, 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 heal. I am not redoing this section. Not right now. Don't you dare do this to me. Okay, here we go. 2. Let's have a look. See. 3, 4, 5, 6. We missed our opportunity. Okay, so we've got to do this again. But they do stack. Those ones that we just did, they do stack, so it's fine. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. There we go. So that's the first phase done. Good. So now it's going to fall down and be like, ow, you hurt my poo. I got a boo-boo. No. So now we've got to fight more of the spawned enemies that come through. So keep an eye out because there's one over here that was spawned from whilst it was in its attacking phase because we didn't kill it in time. Or not. What? Why? What? I mean, I'll go for it, but I don't think this will work. I'm curious now. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? I'm going to attack these things. The patterns are all over the shop right now. Okay, I'm gonna get some more loot and stuff. Ah, no. Okay. Oh, God, this is not going well. Oh, God. Okay. Breathe, Nico, breathe. You got this. Good. Even on easy, this can be a challenge. Am I right? Okay, here we go. So, now it's gonna spawn the bulbs again. 1, 2... That's it. Okay, so time is not yet. I will call time in a second. And time. Oh.
GG. What a run, huh?
That was a run. That was a run, wasn't it?
It worked out.
We did. We actually did the speed run, so you know I can be grateful for that. All right. That was a speed run of Alone in the Dark. The Emily Black Coat, any percent. Again, this run can be done in about 28 minutes load remove time. You should definitely go check it out. It's a lot of fun. There's loads of different endings, loads of different run types because of the amount of endings that you can do. So there's so many different runs on the board that haven't even been done yet. Why did you get world record? Learn this run and then you can do it. Easy peasy. So once again, my final plugs for the night. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Dices, for inviting me on, and again for helping me to fill in for Zeke and stuff like that as well. Again, if you've enjoyed what I do, if you enjoyed the commentary, if you enjoyed the funnies, if you enjoy me, come check me out on twitch.tv/NicoHearts, where I do variety gaming, speedrunning, unconventional controllers, memes, so many different things. I've got loads of plans. Oh, by the way, I can actually make a bit of a small announcement as well. Go for it. And this is something that I don't know if it's been done in one full run, but my next major speedrun intention is to do... I'm going to get rid of this audio. Is to do Vampire Survivors, base game to Castlevania, all character unlocks, which is basically 100%. It is looking to be about a 24-hour speedrun plus, and I'm going to be doing it in one sitting. So I'm routing it as we speak. We're working on a live split component and auto splitter for the game as well, which will be something that will release in tandem with me doing the speed run. If you want to see that, definitely drop a follow. Would love to see you there. Ek, once again, thank you so much, friend, and again for having me as the last run for before GDQ happens. So with that, I hope you lot enjoy awesome games done quick in a few days time as well, and enjoy all the runs. I hope you lot raise a lot of money for amazing charities. And good luck and have fun to all of the runners at the event. I wish you all the best.
Absolutely. Thank you for that run of Alone in the Dark, Nikart. It's very much appreciated, especially with the last minute update there. So I do want to thank you once again from myself, not only for this run, but for Mouthwashing. Again, in chat, if you did not get the link, Nico Hart's channel should be there. Go ahead and consider checking him out if you want to check out any of those fun runs, plans he has coming up. That being said, thank you all for watching this episode of Speedruns from the Crypt. It is, well, first one of the new year, huh? And right on New Year's. I did not think I would have a New Year's show, but I guess it aligned that way, and it was quite nice being able to spend the first day of the new year with all of you. That being said, AGDQ, I think, starts next week. So I will probably see maybe there. I don't know. I will have a run myself. When? I think it's like Tuesday night. I'll be running Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. So AGDQ hopefully should be a fun event. I've been your host, Ecdysis. I do a lot of horror games myself. You can find my name somewhere on the screen here. And I'll see you in about, I think it's like 3 weeks or something. I don't entirely remember when. But after GDQ. Alrighty, thanks for checking out these 2024 games with me, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and or night. As well, if you missed out on Crosshair or Speedruns from the Crypt, stay tuned as we replay both of these shows, and you can tune in this Sunday starting at 11:30 a.m. Eastern for the beginning of AGDQ 2025, a week of speedrunning benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Have a wonderful rest of the day or night, and take it easy.